Ain't gang on the gang. I could put it on the set, I could put it on the change, When you see me, know it changed. But they proud of the person I became. They admire how I go. What they admire got me go. I'm faded like a kaleidoscope. When I see it through my scope, I can feel the air up there. When I feel so clear. I've been in another gear. Yeah, I've been in another gear. I can feel the air up there. When I feel so clear. I've been in another gear. Yeah, I've been in another gear.
Taking flight, moving fast, going off like a drone. When I strike, going home, getting it in. With my friends, drinking liquor, smoking dank. Break it down like a swisher fucked up. All the time, she on my mind, love that ass, love that booty. The way she grind, way she shine, like a diamond. Rare stone, see that bitch, know I gotta take her home, hit her twice in the afternoon. Tell her wake up, she gon' be coming soon. And then I kick her out and send her back to you. And then you're still like, damn, what am I to do? And then she hit me up, but now I got a bitch. I told that bitch I don't wanna, yeah, I'm feeling rich. But off of love though, used to for hella hoes. And now I'm getting stock, you know how this goes. I'm getting checks, about $1. Checks make them holler. Bitches wanna swallow, they drive in Impalas. Fours too, talking about they superstars. How you a superstar with a boot on your car?
I can feel the air up there. When I feel so clear. I've been in another gear. Yeah, I've been in another gear. I can feel the air up there. When I feel so clear. I've been in another gear. Yeah, I've been in another gear.
All right. We here, we live, we back. That flavor in your ear, man. We back here. Got young Joel on the boards. He has moved up from apprentice to getting paid to do what he do. So shout out to you, Joel. I wish you got the applause button over there. Give yourself a round of applause. Hit the sound effects for you. If you got the, you know what applause is? The yellow one. I think it's the second one. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man's young Joel, man. Shout out to him for doing his thing. He on his grind. Shout out to all of y'all out there that's watching. In case you didn't know, this is HoopsNBrews. As always, it's your boy TPJ. You know, you can find me on Instagram at RealTPJ. You can find me on Twitter at OldTPJ. I wanted to archive my account and just kind of restart it. And like I'm slowly deleting all those old thoughts off the internet. So shout out to all of y'all out there. Follow me on Instagram at RealTPJ and on Twitter at OldTPJ. That's OLDTPJ. As always, this show co-stars rapper extraordinaire Pavi. Go ahead, talk to the people, let them know where they can find you.
As always, man, follow me on Twitter at PaviWord, PaviWord, all one word. Go check out all my music. You can go to pavers.com and check it out, or you can just follow me on Instagram or Twitter. PaviWord, I post stuff all the time. You'll see it. Yo, do y'all want to see my next EP cover?
I mean, right now?
I'm going to just show it to you.
Okay. Should we show it to the fans? Or?
Nah, I'm going to just show it to you.
Okay. I mean, you can cut the camera on yourself and then I'll show it to you. Okay.
I'm going to just put a thing on it.
Let's see. All right. I like this.
Want a baby picture out.
All right. All right. Shout out to the baby, because every time I hear the words "the baby," I think about the baby.
I don't, but I respect that.
Like he's somehow like, but yeah, shout out to that.
Nah, he's not like Future with Future yet.
Nah, he's
like
the baby,
nah. If you Google Future, literally before the actual Future comes up.
I mean, yeah, but like, who's gonna Google the baby? baby.
I mean, if you fair.
Anyways, Joe, talk to the people, let them know where they can find you at. You number 3.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's Joe back. Find me on Twitter at the Joel22, SJOLTSS. Find me on Instagram, East Ghost with a 0, EST Ghost. That's with a 0 instead of an O. We just watching the Suns Warriors. We chilling. Thank y'all for tuning in. What's good?
Yeah. So we watching Suns Warriors right now, but I know you a fan of Ghost from Power. You watch the new Power?
I do. Yeah, I just watched the new.
You like the new Power?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Jordan Poole is insane.
I hate Tariq, bro. The worst character. Him and Skyler from Breaking Bad are my two least favorite characters in the history of films, bro.
Why do you hate Tariq? What did
he murdered his father because he wanted to stop selling drugs?
His father wanted to lock him up for something that.
He wanted to stop selling. Power is so preposterous, bro. Because this man Ghost wanted to stop selling drugs,
and his wife said,
his wife said no. Turned the whole family against him, and then his son kills him, and then starts selling fucking drugs. What? What? And don't get me wrong, I love Power. It's like the greatest soap opera cinematic universe of all time. But come on, G. They could have had anybody kill this man Ghost. Why you had this man's son do this, G?
I stopped watching Power after Holly got killed.
Why? Why was Holly the breaking point for you?
No, I just like missed 3 episodes and then just like never felt like catching up again.
Yeah, whatever.
Nah, dead ass.
I was on that time. You like,
nah, dead ass. No, really. Like I think I would like watch it when it came.
Spoken to her at Delilah if she was there.
Nah. Like I used to watch it every week when it came out, and I missed like 2 or 3 weeks, and then I just never watched it again.
Yeah, man. Well, look, I'm about 6 different Power shows into Power at this point in time. They even about to get Lorenz Tater show.
It honestly got preposterous when Kanan died but didn't die.
I mean, he was in a fire, G.
Come on, G.
It's 50 Cent. He's superhuman, G. He got shot 9 times. He can survive a fucking fire. Is it not 50 Cent? He got shot 9 times. He can survive a fire.
If you say so.
What do you G? He got shot 9 times.
A lot of people get shot.
Exactly. A lot of people don't survive fires. A lot of people don't survive getting shot 9 times.
Yeah, but he like just got stabbed and like fell out, then like came back. It's just like,
he got stabbed and left in the fire.
Didn't he come back drinking lean?
Yeah, because he got stabbed in the fire, and then Tariq was sipping lean.
I don't remember.
This man Tariq, literally, he is evil, bro. I don't care what y'all want to say about this man Ghost. Cut the camera on me. This man Tariq is evil, bro. The most evil character in cinematic history, G. How you murder your own daddy, G, and then do the same thing he did. I don't like it. Anyways, let's talk some actual basketball. Suns Warriors, very vanilla first quarter, to be honest.
Yeah, no, it hasn't.
It's been kind of vanilla.
Jordan Poole out there going insane.
It's been vanilla. The past like 3 minutes of game action has been exciting, but I mean, it was vanilla. It was damn near like it was like 4-6 with like 8 minutes into the game.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. I thought I was going to get like 40 points in the quarter from both of them.
Why would you think that? They both have great defenses.
Because they both got good offenses.
But they both got probably better defenses than offenses.
Yeah, but like if I'm Chris Paul, we getting buckets tonight. And if I'm Steph Curry and the Warriors, we getting buckets tonight.
And if I'm the Suns, I'm not letting you get buckets tonight.
Good luck.
And if I'm the Warriors, I'm not letting you get buckets.
I will say this: with Klay Thompson's comeback being inevitable, he had a scrimmage with the Santa Cruz Warriors, hit the game-winning shot, game-winning 3, walked the ball up the court with his left hand. But it depends on what defender. If that's Pat Bev defending that, he getting ripped up. I'm not gonna lie. He getting ripped clean up with that left hand. You better walk that ball up the court with your right. But also, maybe Klay comes back with a better handle.
I mean,
like your leg messed up. You just.
he had nothing else to do besides dribble in the seat.
I mean, I would be like, my left hand would be nuts when I came back. I was going crazy. So we'll see. But I do think Jordan Poole needs to be on the bench. Like, he takes about 10 shots a game that he shouldn't be taking because he's not that good yet.
He's insane though. He's
not really that insane. He only averaging like 17.
No, I'm saying he has irrational confidence to do shit like this.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. He had like 5 threes in the third quarter versus the Clippers.
Confidence.
It was 5 threes, I believe, in the third quarter versus the Clippers. Like he was he was the reason they won that game.
He kind of caused the separation.
It's not even that. I don't even necessarily think it was about the separation. I think that like at that game, I was at that game. Shout out to the homie Scott. Covered his first NBA game as a reporter for the Barber's Chair Net. Make sure you go check out the Barber's Chair Network. It's 79th and Hallis on Twitter, Instagram, your favorite podcast network. Make sure you check out Random Acts of podcasts. Make sure you check out the Some Dude podcast by the homie JR Bang. Check out what's the name of the wrestling one that they have, the JR Bang he got about like the black wrestlers. Check out that one as well. Shout out to them. But anyways, we was at the game, sitting with Cam and watching the game. And in the third quarter specifically, what Jordan Poole did was like, it was a point in time where basically the Clippers were trading buckets. Like everybody on the Clippers was kind of trading buckets with the Warriors, but Reggie Jackson. Like Reggie Jackson finished an actual real life basketball game where he played against Steph Curry and he had 0 points, 1 rebound, and 1 assist.
He got those 2 fouls early and was kind of like,
I don't care. You're playing against the best team in the NBA. If you can't bring it then like, come on, bro. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I'm for real. I didn't like that. People criticize Eric Bledsoe for having like performances where they feel like he doesn't put in any heart. To me, I didn't necessarily see the heart from like Reggie Jackson. I'm like, bro, like Eric Bledsoe was having a fairly solid game that game. PG was having a great game because PG been having a great game the whole season. And Reggie Jackson literally brought you 0.
He just got thrown off. And then also with the way they play, it's like,
when we trade in buckets, you can't be the guy that's missing the shot. Every time Paul George comes down the court and hit a mid range, or he hit the corner 3 at by the Warriors bench when he hit the 3 by the Warriors bench.
He was off.
Then all of a sudden, hold on 1 second. Then all of a sudden, after Paul George hit that shot, Jordan Poole caught fire. But then that's usually the time in the rotation when Paul George get ready to go to the bench. And it'll be Reggie out there with a couple people running pick and roll, whatever. He gave you absolutely nothing. The separation came because Reggie couldn't give you anything on offense. And he can't have games like that. Like they don't have Kawhi out there. So that's my only point that I'm gonna say about that. It's like, so like if I'm the Warriors, I'm thinking we can score on the Suns. If I'm Steph Curry, I can score on Chris Paul. Jordan Poole, you can score on Chris Paul. Like, I know he a tough defender, but we can score on Chris Paul. I'm sorry. Like, I just think that the Warriors, I thought they were going to come out with a much more.
They got 32 in the first.
They got 32, but
they might get
but like I want you to come out. You playing them on their home court. You need to come out and dominate in the first quarter, which is even in the Clippers game. Both of their offense was kind of stalled. Neither one of them scored over 50 points in the first quarter. Like the Warriors have to get out to better starts when they play better teams. That's the only thing that I will say, because once the game slows down in the playoffs, that might be their Achilles heel. Like I don't necessarily know how good of a half court team the Warriors are, like how good of a half court team they will be in the playoffs.
That's what Wiggins comes in.
Yeah, but that's what I'm scared of.
I'm just saying that's what Wiggins
because
comes
if I'm any other team playing against them, I'm gonna make Wiggins the main scorer. And honestly, I'm gonna put pressure on Clay.
No, but that's what Wiggins comes
Wiggins might be the guy that gets left open during the entire playoffs. And will he be Harrison Barnes or will he be Andrew Wiggins?
That's a wild shot, Steph. But I feel
Bro, Steph took a shot and he turned around before he made it, but he looked back. I could tell, like, yeah, you know you didn't make that. He kind of turned around and he looked back, like, yeah, you know you ain't make that one. Because sometimes he had turn around and just keep going, and he don't even look back. You just hit the crowd, like, all right. Now he literally turned and shot. He looked back, like. By the way, I'm mad because me and Scott was both, next to each other in the media box. And I didn't see him do the tech motion, but I was recording on Instagram, but I didn't get the whole shot of him doing it. So Scott was like, did you just see them? I'm like, nah, he just did this and gave the ref a T. I'm like, bro. But I will say this, watching the game in person, this man Steph Curry is amazing, and I finally got to see him drop a 30 ball. Shout out to Steph Curry. I've seen him 5 times, and it was the first time he dropped 30, including when I saw him in the playoffs. I'm done. Sorry.
You ain't see, when other time you saw Steph?
I've seen Steph twice in the playoffs and twice in the regular season. And then
you saw him twice in the regular season?
Yeah, but then he got hurt and hurt his hand.
You saw him,
but then he got hurt and hurt his hand. So when they played the Warriors, he wasn't playing.
I seen Steph one time. That was when he played.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw him once.
Yeah, because the thing usually is I go see the Steph games, you get the Bron game.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it. You can see Steph.
He's the greatest show on earth.
He's one of them in the NBA.
No, still he's still the best show in the NBA.
Right now, yeah.
Giannis is the best player, but Steph Curry is the best show in the NBA.
He's up there. Yeah, he is. I think Ja's a great show. Yeah, who are the best shows in the league right now to you? I think Ja, obviously Steph. I think Ja's up there. Joe, you have any comment on this?
Steph, DeMar DeRozan.
The best show, DeMar DeRozan?
Yeah. Steph.
I
Yeah,
don't agree
DeMar.
with that.
Yeah, DeMar. You want to know why? Because he can still hit the same shots he hit 4 years ago right now. And with Zach LaVine on the floor, like, it could. I'm not. The people that said that Zach and DeMar wouldn't work were crazy, but I get why they said that. Because when you think about Vucevic being on the floor, there's really not that much space for DeMar, but DeMar still is able to. It is. When you think, it is. You got to think about the way they play with Vucevic. Vucevic is not in the mid post. He's in a very high post, setting very high screens and picking pops. That's right where DeMar usually play in that area. So for him to still be able to score as well as he's scoring above 25 points a game. That shit is crazy to me. I'm sorry, it's nuts to me. Like, I knew it would be decent because he gonna take shots, but that shit is nuts to me. I'm sorry, it's nuts to me.
I mean, I didn't think 25. Like, I'm not shocked that he's performing.
25 is otherworldly. 25 is.
I don't know if he's gonna stay at 25 the whole season. I think he'll probably tell out more about 23.
Nah, it's not. I don't think it is. You wanna know why I don't think it is? You wanna know why I don't think it is?
Why?
Because Zach LaVine don't know how to finish games.
None
And
of them.
No, you're lying.
None of them know how to finish
You're a
games,
liar.
bro.
DeMar
Here's
know how
why.
to finish games. G.
No, he doesn't.
DeMar took his team to conference
You're gonna
finals.
be mad as hell.
DeMar
when
took his team to fourth place. Zach LaVine took his team to 27th place.
DeMar did the thing about taking teams that's so annoying. No, he didn't. He was on a great basketball team, and what some could argue, Kyle Lowry was the better player than him on that team, and I think the Raptors would also argue
And I
that.
told you the whole time for the past 5 years they was doing good dope.
And I think the Raptors would also argue that because look who the hell they traded. They traded DeMar. So, in my personal opinion, but again, I've said this many times.
Because he's of higher fucking value.
But listen, I said this many times. I've said this many times with the.
You gonna sit there? No, wait a minute.
What?
With a straight face, you gonna say that obviously he's a higher value because they traded DeMar?
What you mean?
When they traded DeMar for Kawhi Leonard?
What you mean?
Kyle Lowry wasn't getting traded for Kawhi Leonard?
He could have.
In what world?
The only reason why I was not look.
Thank you, bro.
Nah,
You on that dope.
Now look.
Turn it up and hit it louder, bro.
Look. The reason why
you on that dope, bro.
Listen,
what?
No, listen. The reason why was because of contract. The reason why was because of contract. I don't think Kyle Lowry was on the max at that point in time. They had just given DeMar a max, so it made sense to max player for max player. I'm serious.
So Kawhi and DeMar couldn't have played together?
What you mean they couldn't have played together?
I'm asking you a question.
Yeah, they could have played together.
So you would rather have DeMar and Kawhi versus Kyle Lowry and Kawhi?
I'd rather have Lowry and Kawhi.
Nah.
I'd rather have again.
Nah. We got Fred VanVleet, G.
No, listen, again, the thing
we
with
got FVV.
Listen, the Bulls' issue is not that they don't have a closer. I think they have 2 closers, maybe even 3 closers with Vucevic because you can run stuff with Vucevic. The issue, in my personal opinion, is they have no point guard at the end of games. They don't use a point guard. So you have people who are probably being asked to do more than what they should do. Like I said, even if you go back and look at Michael Jordan, you go back and look at Kobe Bryant, you go back and look at all these great players, they usually had people to put them in the position to be successful. It wasn't them usually. LeBron maybe does that. He brings up the ball or whatever and does what he does. But usually you run a play for somebody and get them the ball in their spot, which is what the Bulls don't have because they masquerade Lonzo like a 2-guard. Lonzo also isn't the best finisher. He also doesn't really have a great mid-range game. His free throws are okay, but his in-between game isn't really that good. So down the stretch, it forces you to have the players get to their spots instead of being already put in their spots, and all you have to do is just work to get a shot off. I don't think they don't have closers. It's just how they run, which is why when I was watching the game, a person like John Wall or anybody really, any.
I just want to say I said that John Wall take first.
Yes, but listen, any just point guard, any of them, you could anybody.
No,
you could get.
Lonzo is there,
but he doesn't run. The thing about Lonzo is consistently, historically, he don't do that. He is a.
I don't care.
He is a combo guard.
He
doesn't do that.
You have to stop with this. Like you have to take yourself into the mindset of Billy Donovan and actually think about what he can do with the team that he's given. If you are in a situation where you've coached Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook, you know what it takes to finish games and to win games. And to take and win games and finish games, you need the best scorer or the best player on your team to be at a very high output. And not only be at a high output, but also like understand and know the game. Like we talked to Coutinho Mobley and he talked about how like he wasn't a point guard, but he played point guard and made all rookie teams. So that way,
but how much did that shit work for the Thunder?
No, but listen to what I'm saying.
Honestly.
No, but listen to what I'm saying. It didn't work because Kevin fucking Durant went to the fucking Warriors.
No, it didn't work. No.
Because KD went to the goddamn Warriors. We lost in 6-7 to the Warriors.
And listen.
They won, and then Kevin went to the team. What are you talking about?
Listen,
Huh?
You were up 3-1. Even if you go back and look at game 6. Listen, even if you go back and look at game 6, what you saw a lot of, which is why the team, what the hell? You saw a lot of, which is why the team broke down, was because they started going straight ISO. It wasn't they weren't running plays. They weren't putting KD in his best spots to succeed. Even the bucket that led to the go-ahead bucket, he comes up the court, try to ice on Iggy from 30 feet away, takes a tough shot and misses it. So, like, how much does that shit actually work? You have to help a person out and get them
That
easier
doesn't
looks.
make sense.
It does
because
make
they
sense.
had a fucking point guard, an all-time great point guard, top 10 point guard of all time.
Okay, so use a man like that.
Was he not? And what has Russell Westbrook not been turning the ball over at a clip of 4 a game his whole career?
Gee,
You giving the ball? No, stop. You giving the ball to Russ at the end of them Warriors games to create the play for KD?
Yeah.
All right,
He
bro.
can't fucking.
He gonna turn the fucking ball over out of bounds. All right, bro.
Gee, if you
Yeah,
have,
man.
if you,
Aight, bro.
if you have Russell
With
Westbrook,
Clay on Russ?
listen, if
With
you have,
Clay on Russ?
listen to what I'm saying, bro. If you have Russell Westbrook, he can't make a post entry pass. I'm not gonna believe Russell Westbrook, top 75 player ever, can't make an entry pass to the damn high post.
With Andre Iguodala, one of the best, probably
make an entry
one of
pass.
the, probably the top 75, 100 defenders in the NBA
Yeah,
of all
a
time.
damn entry
and
pass?
Draymond Green, probably one of the top 25,
entry
top
pass?
15 defensive players of
Entry
all
pass,
time.
yes. So you rather him come up the court with that top 75 defender hounding him the whole way and shoot some bullshit?
No, I would
fadeaway
rather
from
take the
30
other
feet?
guy that's very good defensively, Klay Thompson, and get him to fuck off the same side with Kevin Durant, which is why Russell Westbrook is on the other side of the floor. So that way Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and Iggy can't all be on the same side with Kevin fucking
You
Durant.
could just clear the side, bro.
That's not that easy when you playing against the motherfuckers in
clear
real
the side,
life.
bro. Clear
No,
the
bro.
side.
No.
Just clear the side.
Don't want to hear that shit.
Clear the side.
No. Zach has to learn how to finish games. And in order for him to learn how to finish games, you have to give him the fucking ball and just allow him to fuck up.
No, you have to give
No,
him the
you
ball.
do. And when
You
they
have to
gave
give
the
him
ball
the
to DeMar, he airballed it. So if I'm Billy, yes, I'm going to Zach
have
because
to-
he's the second best thing. Zach,
Yes.
go ahead. We gonna give you the opportunities. But as I've
But
said
call
on this
something,
podcast
bro.
for the past 3-4 weeks, Zach LaVine never looks to make the extra play, and he never looks to make anybody
He
else
should,
better.
like, but
He only
listen,
wants to get his
but
shot,
listen.
and he does not want to get anybody else a bucket.
Listen.
And that is the difference, because even if he cared about getting Lonzo a bucket, he could get Lonzo a bucket at the end of games, but he does not. He walks up the court and he's like, yo, let me shoot the ball. The greatest thing I ever heard Greg Popovich say was, I knew Kawhi Leonard was a great player, and he was going to be a great player once Kawhi Leonard learned that when I called to play for him, it wasn't for Kawhi Leonard to score the basketball, it's for the San Antonio Spurs to score the basketball. That was when I knew Kawhi Leonard became a great player. Zach LaVine does not do that shit. He only thinks about getting himself a bucket, and if he doesn't, it's a bailout play.
He's a
That's the
scorer.
shit that's no. You can't win
He's a
that
scorer.
way.
Yes, you
So
can.
he has to do it
No,
by
you-
trial and error.
you can
Therefore,
win that.
Lonzo has to suffer.
You can win that
And when
way.
the time is right, Lonzo will be elevated to where he needs to be.
No.
But we have to stop being unrealistic about
You can
who
win
we
that.
looking at.
No,
We
you
looking
can-
at Zach LaVine, and we
I just-
saying lead us.
Nah, I just
It's
like,
not gonna happen. He not that guy.
Again, I disagree with you. Again, half of the time, I don't think Billy Donovan calls shit at the end of the game besides ISO. That's not a play. That's just go one-on-one. They don't be calling
Billy
shit.
Donovan called an ISO for Kawhi Leonard. He can't get another person to bucket.
He probably wouldn't. He probably just shoot the ball. What do
Alright.
you mean? No. Look, I've watched Kawhi Leonard and Paul George for years. I've had arguments about this all the time. One of the things people said about them was they need a point guard to put them in situations to be successful, so they don't just ISO and clank that bitch. I had many arguments with people about that, and I said the way that they run their offense is they ISO, and that leads to turnovers. That leads to you making bailout passes because you just ISO too much. What they need to do.
Who's
is
a better playmaker, Zach LaVine and Kawhi Leonard?
Kawhi Leonard.
Who's a better playmaker, Zach LaVine and Paul George?
Kawhi, I mean, PG, but not by leaps and bounds.
That's my whole
But again,
point.
listen.
That's my whole
But listen,
point.
not by
He
leaps.
has to be
but
a better
listen,
playmaker
not
for the
by-
people on
but
his
listen,
team.
Not by leaps and bounds. You can see that even when Paul
That's
George.
on your
hold
own
on,
drugs.
listen, and you can see that by what Paul George is doing. When PG goes, they ISO. He gets trapped. It's a bailout pass, and it gets turned over. That's why he'll play a great defense and turn the ball over 6, 7, 8 times because he's having too much responsibility to do things that he doesn't do. These people are not
You
guards.
are down a whole starter.
These people are, but these people
ball
are.
handling
But listen,
starter.
that's what they would do when he was there. They would still have those moments in which the offense would just get clunky and it wouldn't be no rhythm and people would be standing around watching.
But let's be honest.
They had
if
them-
Lonzo Ball was on the Clippers would have probably made it to the finals last year.
I don't know about that.
You're a
The
liar.
reason why I don't know.
You're a
listen,
liar.
Listen.
You're a liar.
Listen.
You're a liar.
Listen. I don't know about that, and here's the reason why I don't know about that because I still think should.
Kawhi might not even got hurt if Lonzo was on the floor.
No, he got hurt randomly. The reason why I don't know about that is because they still should have
He was
made
on a rebound.
They still should have made the fight. No, it wasn't. It was when he coming up the court and he just got bumped. It wasn't on the rebound. He literally got bumped. It was like a bump foul. He like leaned in and like tore his ACL. It was literally like the most freak play ever. There's nothing you can do about that. Like, what's I about to say?
Go ahead.
Alonzo.
Charge.
The reason why I don't know about that is because they should have won the series anyway. When you look back at the series, every game was decided on some fluke at the end of the game. My point is, a lot of these teams, when they have two dominant wing players, you take your point guard, because even floor positioning, where you putting them at, and you taking the point guard away from the point guard position, and you basically use them like a combo guard. And the thing with, even when I was talking about the Pelicans, and you had this issue with Brandon Ingram and Zion in the games, I'm like, really, Lonzo should have the ball, but he can't shoot fucking free throws, so he can't shoot free throws, and you don't have an in-between game, so you can't give him the ball at the end of the game to have him initiate the offense. Lonzo should be the one initiating the offense, but the issue is he don't really have an in-between
Yeah, but
game.
if you sign John Wall not finishing games.
I don't know about that. I really do not know about that.
Hit the button for me.
I don't know about that. Why can't he? They already play small.
Hit it again for me.
They already play small.
It's going between him and AC. No, it's
They
not
already,
happening.
but listen though, they already.
What's your starting lineup for the Bulls in the playoffs? I'm sorry. What's your final lineup with 3 minutes left, tie game, and everything has been fairly equal up to this point of the
3
game?
minutes left tie game. I'm gonna just keep the normal going small.
No,
the way we
I'm
do.
asking you, what's the
What?
lineup?
Zoe, AC, DeMar, Zach, Vooch. Now if I
So
now,
you gonna put John Wall in that mix over AC?
if we on offense, yeah. If we need defense, actually, even if we need defense, maybe. Ain't like John Wall a bad defender. John Wall, I think, was once an All-NBA
He not
defender.
Alex Caruso. I think Alex Caruso damn near might make second team all defense.
He
this year.
might, but I think John Wall has also done that in his career. Now, granted, it's not 4 or 5 years ago like it once was, but I'm not going to think this man forgot completely how to play defense. Like, I'm scared to leave him out there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, again, I don't think he's going to the Bulls regardless, but I'm just saying the way the Bulls run their offense, like, yeah, sure, he maybe Jack and DeMar need to get better at the end of games. But my thing is they don't need to have a fucking ball in the position they had the ball at the end of the games. Simplify the game for them.
They can just make some plays.
Simplify the
Stop
game
thinking
for them.
score.
Simplify they're scorers. They think score. Even Michael Jordan, he thinks score. You seen Michael Jordan make one pass at the end of a game. Took her. Literally one. His whole career. Michael Jordan thinks score, but you know what people usually did?
He ain't passed the ball to Paxson?
No, he didn't.
Who passed the ball to Paxson?
Horace Grant.
Okay.
Because Horace Grant was terrible in that game when he get the ball the hell out of his hands. But you know what? But you know what you do? You put people in position to be successful. So look, Mike like the ball on this corner. I'm gonna get this man the ball on this corner. The only play I ever seen Mike go straight ISO, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure it's other, but one of the main one that sticks out is the very last shot when he went straight ISO. They cleared the floor and he went straight ISO. And he just rocked Brian Russell. Usually you would call the play and get the man the ball where he needs to have the ball.
Who's a better playmaker, Zach LaVine and Michael Jordan?
Obviously Michael Jordan.
Okay, then. That's
But
that's
you're
the
missing my
point of
point.
my whole thing.
But you're missing my
All
point.
these guys are way better
But
playmakers than him.
you're missing my point. Way better is the wrong word. I think Michael Jordan's a way better playmaker than a lot of people. But I don't think Kawhi Leonard and Paul George are super far off from DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine. They ain't no damn natural playmakers. You can't run PG at point guard for a whole game. You can't run Kawhi at point guard for a whole game. Same way you probably shouldn't run Zach LaVine at point guard for a whole game. Mike, you could do that. Yes,
Zach
them two,
LaVine
you
don't
can't
need
do
to
that.
run point guard for the whole game.
None of them need to run point guard.
I'm not
ever.
asking him to run point guard. We asking you to initiate the offense and make a play.
I'm telling you, they shouldn't have to do that. That's
All right,
not what
bro.
these people should have to
All
do.
right, bro.
Simplify the game for these people. That's why people think Devin. That's why, like, even with Devin Booker, Chris
No,
Paul.
what have I been saying about him forever?
Chris Paul.
What have I been saying about him
What am I
forever?
saying? But again, the reason why he looks so good and why we have this arguments about Devin Booker and Zach LaVine, because Chris Paul simplifies the game.
There's no DeMar on this team.
Listen, he simplifies the game for Devin Booker. Even the play when he got ripped, if I'm not mistaken, they ran a play in the finals. They ran a play for him to get the ball right there. Now, he just happened to get the ball stolen from him, but they ran a play to get him the ball right in his spots. You have to give, especially scorers, simplify the game for these people. Okay, you like to score. Bet. I'm going to make it as easy as possible for you to score the basketball. Don't even think about nothing else. That's what the triangle did for Mike. That's what the triangle did for Cole. I'm going to make it as easy as possible. Your job is to score. I'm going to make it as easy as possible for you to score. I think Billy Donovan, again, I don't know how they're going to do it because, I know Lonzo's limitations, even though I don't even know if it's –
I
don't even want to say
it's
limit.
not about Lonzo.
They got to get, like, no team – okay, look, my issue with –
But you don't understand my philosophy on that, though?
I get your philosophy. I just don't agree with it. My thing is this,
But you don't think it's Billy Donovan being a seasoned coach who's coached multiple Hall of Famers don't know that, like,
because you ain't won with multiple Hall. You ain't really won nowhere. You ain't won
in the NBA. I don't like that though.
You ain't won.
Yeah, but
you haven't won.
But stop. But the thing that I like about point guard is that it's taught me from helping produce this and being a part of the production that is that, like, winning is amazing and it's cool, but, like, there have been other basketball legacies and people that have won on multiple levels. Billy Donovan has won on multiple levels. He hasn't won a championship, but he's been a solid coach. And don't get me wrong, I've been highly.
I say he wasn't a bad coach.
I know, but listen to what I'm saying. I've been highly critical of him overall for the past 5 years. Go back and watch the tape. Him and Scott Brooks. Scott Brooks to me is one of the worst coaches in NBA history. He's still coaching the Wizards?
Nah, he's not coaching the Wizards.
Exactly.
Wes Unseld coaches the Wizards.
One of the worst coaches in NBA history.
Not NBA history. NBA history is crazy.
No, Scott Brooks is one of the, Scott Brooks and Vinny Del Negro are in the worst coach of Hall of Fame all time.
Nah, Rick Pitino was up there.
Rick Pitino too.
Rick Pitino too. Celtics.
Rick Pitino too. It was a lot, but he's one of them. Billy Donovan is not a terrible coach. I didn't say he was. No, but this is my point. If you're in a situation with a Zach and a DeMar has always been the number one in his situation, except for when he went to San Antonio and then you fit in that Spurs offense and it is what it is. But if you bring DeMar back into this offense and say, yo, we want to run ISO, heavy ISO, 3 or lay up to the rim, unless you shoot in the mid-range. Like, if you look at the Bulls, DeMar the only one that really shoot mid-range shots, which is cool for him.
Zach takes mid-range too.
He does, but Zach don't take the kind of mid-range I like.
He doesn't.
Zach take mid-range like a foot before the three-point line. I don't like that.
I feel you.
I personally don't like that. So if I'm Billy Donovan, I have to get Zach LaVine in a position where we've put enough pressure on him enough times to, once we get to a play-in game or a playoff game, I can know that he's had enough chances to fail where he'll be comfortable in the situations because the team is good. Like when he was failing with Boylan, it's a different thing because this man literally making y'all punch a work clock out.
They need
y'all
that.
know y'all don't like him. You don't respect his basketball mind. And then obviously there's nobody on the court to pass the ball to when he was being coached by Jim Boylan. Nobody. And I'm not joking, but I was still critical of both of them. But now you have DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine. I'm sorry. So you got DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, Vucevic. You got Ayo DeSumo, who's played very, very well this year. Javonte Green has played very, very well this year. Kobe White is back now. Another guy that can make plays.
Utilize them.
If you're Zach LaVine.
No, if you're everybody.
If you're Zach LaVine.
Again, if Zach
is the best player on the team and you telling me he could be an MVP, but he can't utilize the other weapons on his team?
He could be MVP.
You can't utilize the other weapons on your team?
No, I think your coach.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, look,
that's bullshit.
Look,
that's bullshit.
I disagree with the fact that he don't utilize. I think
that's bullshit. But I'm done with that.
Number one, we talking too much about the last shot. I have seen Zach LaVine.
When did I say the last shot?
Listen. I have seen Zach LaVine make plays in the clutch, pass the ball to people. I've seen the man do those things. My thing again is this: is you have too many. Even if you don't want to run offense through Lonzo, you can run offense through fucking Vucevic. Even for instance, right? The Clippers Warriors game. You know when things loosened up a little bit. You know when things loosened up slightly. Don't down because I don't want that to spray.
It's not gonna spray.
Gee, come on, bro.
It didn't get on your couch.
It did, but it's fine.
Where?
It's like
one, two spots. It's fine. You'll be all right.
Can you hand me a napkin? Yeah, there's paper towels in there. What's I about to say? Yeah, even if you even look at the Clippers game, one of the things that the Clippers Warriors game, one of the things that I thought helped free up the offense was which was Isaiah Hartenstein.
I just want to say it actually wasn't that. It's like I see 1 spot, 2 spot, 3 spot, 4 spot. It's really not that bad.
Was actually.
I've seen people spill worse on your couch in person.
When the fuck was this?
I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not dry snitching on them. I've definitely seen people spill on your furniture, and I just been like,
well, no more parties.
nah, don't say that. Look at you.
Said, nah, don't say
The man
that.
said, I'm shutting the studio
Don't
down.
say that. Said, nah,
Pappy
don't
shutting the
say
studio down like Puff.
Nah,
Don't
nah.
say that. Don't
But
say
nah.
that. I'm shutting the studio down like Puff.
But
Go
nah,
ahead.
But no, like even one of the things I thought that helped was Isaiah Hartenstein and being able to run offense through Isaiah Hartenstein. So at least you get some type of movement instead of you just waiting for somebody to make a pass to you. Like I just think in general at the end of the game, you can run offense through Vooch. Literally, if you even if you want to go to an ISO, run a handoff first. I don't know, get somebody going to the rim. Then somebody has to collapse. Then somebody can slide over instead of you going ISO. And even if you do make a play, you passing the moving target to not moving targets. You're passing the standing still targets. You're making a cross court pass to somebody who is standing still. In the NBA, we are swiping that. That's literally what happens with the Clippers so much, why they turn the ball over so much. They go ISO a little bit too much, and they don't have the same. When you have Kawhi and PG, you can kind of get away with some of that because Kawhi's a great isolated scorer and PG is a really good ISO scorer. But when let's see what happened to Reggie Jackson. Reggie can't ISO on Andrew Wiggins. That shit not going to work. He tall as hell. What he going to do against him? He can't even see the rim.
Better than go 0-1-1.
Yeah, but how you helping him out though? Now granted. Also,
G, he went
Now
G.
listen,
G,
listen.
stop.
Real quick. Now
I
listen.
commented to Cam and Scott because they was both sitting to my left and to my right. I said in the first half, I said Reggie got 0-1-1 right now. He has to get it going. The fourth quarter ended and Reggie has 0-1-1.
Okay, look, 0 points is obviously yes. Like, come on, 0. Come
No.
on. But listen,
0-1-1.
But listen, the way he dribbling a whole lot, but he make that weak as hell. But no, with the way he plays the game of basketball, he isos a lot. So if you put size on him and can just throw him off, what is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? Like I see too many times at the there was a Timberwolves and there was a Sixers game. It's the end of regulation. Literally, they just gave Anthony Edwards the ball, let him dribble out the clock and pull up for 3. What the fuck is that? Do something.
No.
Send a screen up there.
No.
Send a screen up there or something.
That I'm not mad at, but I've never talked about the last shot with Zach. I said at the end of games.
I know what you're saying, but I'm just saying.
No, I'm not. But you talking about last shot. I'm not talking about last shot. I'm talking about 3 minutes. I literally said 3 minutes left in the game.
He makes the right pass.
No, I literally said 3 minutes left in the
He'll make
game.
the right
Game
pass.
tied. Who's your lineup?
He'll make the right pass.
No, he won't. He
He'll
doesn't.
Make the right
He
pass.
does not.
He'll make the right pass.
He doesn't.
He'll make the right pass. He'll make the right pass. Nah, he will shoot a lot of bullshit. That sometimes goes in, but he'll make the right pass. If somebody's wide open, he will pass on the ball. He'll pass the ball if somebody's wide open.
You're lying, but
He will. He'll pass the ball
you're
if
lying,
somebody's
but
wide
okay.
open. He will. But also, again, that's when that. But again, that also comes into where I think you gotta let a point guard be a point guard. Like one of the things with. But listen, one of the things with Lonzo, I think throughout his whole career, nobody has ever outside of when he first came. Not even with the Lakers, because Braun was there and B.I. was there. Nobody ever really lets him play point guard.
For the first year of his career, he did.
Yeah, but he was splitting time with B.I. because B.I.'s a ball handler too. So he was spending a lot of time with B.I. Like nobody ever really lets him just play the point guard position, in my personal opinion.
I think most teams have a split in terms of who's doing what on their teams.
I mean, because how many teams have actual point guards now? It's a real question.
But that's also my point. You got to adjust and figure it out without them.
How many teams have actual point guards, but when teams don't have actual point guards, it usually hinders them a lot? I mean, we just had this conversation with BD the other day.
True.
It usually hinders them a lot.
True.
Like even Drew Holiday would help. Drew Holiday and them, the one thing that helped the Bucks was they took the ball out of Giannis' hands all the time. Sometimes Bard just set the screen, G. We will get you the ball. Or just get in the post.
Actually,
we'll
BD
did,
he did say that. He mentioned specifically, the Bucks being one that they weren't successful without a point guard.
Even the Suns. Book, I know you score. I'm gonna make this.
Which is also why I don't like when people disrespect Steph Curry because then who's the worst point guard?
Now they split time, but the reason why it works for them is because Steph can be a great point guard and can also slide to the 2 and be one of the best 2 guards in the league. And you have Draymond who can conduct and run an offense. That's not gonna work for everybody. Most people can't slide positions like that, so that's why they get away with it. They can get away with that.
Shout out to Chris Paul. Shout out to Chris Paul parents too.
I low-key don't think I ever seen Chris Paul parents.
I haven't either. But shout out to
Chris
them.
Paul parents.
That's beautiful. Shout out to the family, man. That's what it's about at the end of the day. But anyways, Phoenix Suns, what do they have to do to win a championship? Because to me, if they get back to the finals and they lose again, I don't want to hear from Chris Paul.
Aiden got to play like the contract he want.
I disagree with that.
They need to.
They don't give him the ball enough.
That's one of the issues. They have to. That's one of the issues with them. They have to use Aiden. You got somebody. It's the same issue I have with the Jazz. A motherfucker 7'2" and shooting. Can you tell me what Rudy Gobert is shooting for the field this year? And can you tell me what Aiden shooting for the field this year? And then can you tell me how many shots then tell me how many shots a game they take? It's inexcusable. It don't make sense to me.
Shout out to Rudy Gobert. He not gonna win Defensive Player of the Year this year though.
Who gonna win it?
You gonna be mad at my answers.
Who? You gonna say Alex Caruso?
It's either got to be Lonzo or AC.
No, it don't. They
It
not
does.
gonna win it. They not gonna win it. What? Can you?
I'm dead ass.
They not gonna win it. That's your
Man
that's
for me.
Chicago
No,
hat.
I'm not. No, dead ass. Like I've
not gonna happen.
I've watched some Bucks games this year. Giannis looks normal.
It's not gonna happen.
Giannis looks normal. What has Rudy Gobert done defensively this year? That's been
15
so
rebounds and second leading blocks and still leading the league in I think defensive rating.
Yeah, but no.
Okay. Can you go ahead?
That doesn't. He doesn't necessarily deserve the award just because.
All right. They don't either. Can you tell me?
Yeah,
I'd rather you give it to Draymond this year than give it to Rudy Gobert.
I don't have an issue with that. Can you keep going?
No, it's got to.
Aiden is shooting 11 shots a game at 64% from the field.
11 a game.
At 60, the man shoots 60. Somebody shoots 64%. Hey, look, let me have somebody on my team shoot 64%.
And then Gobert is shooting 7 shots a game on 73%.
Wait,
He's shooting 7 shots a game?
Somebody shooting 73% and you only gonna let him shoot the ball 7 times? What's wrong with you?
He got DeAndre Jordan.
No, look. I don't give a damn. He's 7'2". He can't turn around and put the ball in the basket, run a pick and roll, throw more lobs. You want Donovan shooting that bullshit? What Donovan shooting? Tell me what Donovan shoot for the field.
I got you.
He not taking 7 shots a game though. Oh.
Have you seen the shots Donovan and Jordan Clarkson be shooting, G?
Yeah.
I swear to God, you could throw the ball to Rudy. I swear to God, you throw the ball to Rudy, G. Lob it to him. Figure it out.
He's Rudy.
I don't give a lob it to him.
Donovan Mitchell shoots 20 shots a game on 43%.
G, that can't come down like 15.
What?
What you mean? Also, Rudy,
Donovan Mitchell taking 15 shots a game?
he don't need 20.
Oh my
Give him about
God.
15, 16.
Oh my God.
You have somebody shooting 73% from the field. And Rudy has way more offensive game than DeAndre Jordan.
Remember when I used to call you GM Pavy when you used to try to make all these trades that I said was trash? Now you Coach Pavy.
No.
Coach Pavy.
No,
he went from
look.
GM to coach of the team.
Even
Shaq to the fool.
No, look. Even,
Shaq to the fool.
He thought I was running with it.
Mikal Bridges.
But even
you
look
was Shaq and the fool.
Listen, bro. Even look
Play
at
the music.
Listen, bro. Even look at the Olympics. When you gave him the ball in the Olympics, he was a #1 scorer. They won silver. They only lost to America. He was putting motherfuckers in the post. Everybody play small.
Draymond. Shaq and the fool.
Again, even with this Clippers series last year, they're like, oh, he got played off the court. I wish somebody would be 7'3". I'm not going to let Nick Batum guard you. I'm going to throw you the ball every single time, and you know what you're going to do?
You're going to get your ass blown out.
No, listen.
Because you got no offensive rhythm.
No, listen.
And your guy that shoot 20 jump shots a game is going to miss all the motherfuckers.
Listen? You going to either foul him, he going to miss a short shot, he going to put it back in,
oh my God.
or you're going to have to come double, and Rudy's a solid passer.
No, he not.
And be gonna pass.
Not
Yes,
doing
he is a
none
solid
of that
passer.
shit. He going to have 4 turnovers, 12 points.
You know how many turnovers
12
Donovan Mitchell had?
rebounds.
More than 4?
You know how many times he had the possession of the ball?
Exactly. Give him the ball away a little
my
bit.
God.
Take it away from him.
Hit the button
Take
for
it
me.
away from him. Why
Hit
we
the
don't
button.
hit that button?
You on that
How
dope.
this sound crazy? This sound crazy to you?
I say hit the button.
This sound crazy to you?
I say hit the button.
Yo, this sound
Repeat it,
crazy
say
to
it
you?
again, say it
Push
again.
the button.
Push the Take the ball away from him.
Take the ball away from who?
Donovan, give it to Rudy.
No, I agree with that actually.
The man shoot, and same with Aiden. You gonna let Booker shoot these cool ass step back? The man got a hook shot. He got a great touch around the rim. He shoots 64%, and he only shoot the ball 11 times. The hell wrong with you?
Nah, I actually agree with that.
Get a man the ball some more. He came out today, scored the first 6 points of the game. I swear to God, I ain't put him in the post yet.
They fallen
Since.
in love with modern day basketball.
Get a man up, G. I'm not gonna let Draymond Green guard that man, G. I'm not gonna let that happen.
But
and
he
if I
can
do,
and he will.
and look,
He can and he will.
And if no, he can't. And if I do let Draymond Green guard that man, he gonna have about 5 fouls. I'm gonna tell him put the ball in the post, put your shoulder in that man, try to dunk on that man every single time. Dunk that motherfucker. What the hell he gonna do? He's 6'5". He gonna make a couple good defensive plays, but you still gonna shoot about 58%.
I guess.
In my personal opinion, I'm not gonna let you play Rudy off the court. Hell no. Go seal, big fella. Seal, big fella.
That's just not the NBA no more though. It don't happen that much, and everybody's like trapped into.
It just did it with
into
Giannis.
what's going on?
You on that old dope.
The thing that happened with Giannis was the
Giannis
Suns
is
couldn't.
He's different though. He
He
do
ain't
it
not
from
that-
the
He's
top
different.
of the key.
He not that
Exactly.
different
He
though,
do it
G.
from the top of the key.
Yeah, y'all
He
two
was
talk.
put-
I'll be back.
He not that different though, G.
He do it from the top of the key.
They putting these small guys on them. Listen, when they would go to the bench with Aiden, they had nobody. They had Frank Kaminsky and Sarah was trying to guard Giannis. You trying to me Frank Kaminsky can guard Rudy?
Can't guard Rudy.
Yeah.
I mean,
If I throw Rudy the ball and Frank Kaminsky behind that man.
probably not.
Now, granted, he
not.
can't do all the dribble and stuff like that, but okay, that's fine.
But the Giannis situation is different.
I
That
can
man
still
get the
utilize
ball,
you.
Can grab the ball in transition and go all the way. Aiden and Rudy is not doing.
And Rudy is
nowhere
7'2".
near,
I could throw a lob to the cylinder and you
tell
catch
me
it.
a good chunk of the shit Giannis can do, Gobert and Aiden can't do.
I understand that, but they can still do some of it, and that some of it is I'm not telling them to average 30. They can't get 20.
Who Aiden and Gobert?
Yeah.
In today's NBA?
Yeah.
No.
Why can't they?
Because that's just not the flow of the game. That's not.
And that's why these teams not gonna win.
Who would change the Suns and the Jazz?
Yes, we just why not gonna win. They don't utilize they big right. You have a high percentage player. This man shoots 58%. Rudy shoots 73. G. At worst, if he take more shots, he dropped to 60. That means 6 out of 10 shots going in. That means 14 out of 20 shots. I think 14 out of 20 shots going in.
They turn a complete blind eye to it. Can you see it changing anytime soon?
Yeah, I'll take it for one person.
I don't know. It's just that we're past that. That's just not the product that we're watching anymore.
And that's why
it's overlooked.
And that's why these teams be losing. And that's why the Bucks won last year. They punish you inside. And that's why these
Because
teams
they
be
also
losing.
have one of the best inside punishers we ever seen in the history of basketball.
Okay, but these people shooting 60%. That's pretty damn good too.
On 7 shots.
Huh?
On 7 shots, 6 shots.
Give them some. Give them some more.
It's a reason why he only got them 7
Again,
shots.
listen. I'm not telling them to average 30. I'm telling them if they giving you this on this percentage, even if you give them 18 points, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even if they missed the shot, when you got these guards out there shooting threes, you miss long, you don't know where the ball bouncing. It might bounce and you immediately in transition. Now you done flip the whole thing. Even if you dump the ball down to them and they miss a shot, it's gonna miss short. And if they're playing small, they're probably gonna get the rebound.
You also got to tell him to be more aggressive too.
don't give him the
So
ball.
you've never seen Rudy get the ball, and sometimes he never looked to score. He just looked to pass. Aiden, sometimes there's plenty of situations where that happens. They're not as aggressive as they should be as well. You don't get no game to the big man.
Throw it back to him. Go.
Throw it back to him.
Literally,
That's not the
Then we
mindset
wait.
that these hooping scorers never gonna have that mindset. That's not how they play. Have you been to the park and you seen these scores?
Bro, TB, didn't we have a whole conversation? Didn't we have a whole conversation today? Shout out Katino Mobley when he was talking about with Yao Ming. Yes. He cursed him out like, dunk the damn ball. Fuck wrong with you?
We did have that conversation.
Throw the man the ball. What don't give me this shit? Fuck wrong with you? Dunk.
That's 20 years ago.
And that's why these people. And again,
That's 20 years ago.
in my personal opinion, that's why these teams not gonna win because they have a high percentage person who can score the basketball that they don't use that much. They would rather get a ball to the guard who shoots 44% and probably 30-something% from three.
You also gotta look at the other side of it. They aren't that talented offensively, and they aren't that aggressive sometimes when they do catch the ball.
If you shoot,
those are also two facts to go along with the reason why what you're saying is true.
It's a lot of bigs that can't shoot 73% from the field. I don't give a damn how you get it. You can't
on 7 shots. I'm pretty sure DeAndre Jordan used to shoot that.
He didn't shoot 73%. Now, granted, it was high, but it wasn't 73. I don't think
it wasn't.
I don't think it was 73. I don't think it was 73, but it was really high. But he has more skill than DeAndre Jordan, though, bro. But he got more skill than DJ, bro.
Who? Gobert?
Yes, he has more skill offensively than DJ. No, he has much more skill than DJ. I seen the man playing the Olympics. Is more skill than DJ.
In 2014, 2015, DeAndre Jordan shot 71% from the field.
Okay, all right.
On 6.5 shots.
Okay, all right.
See?
He got more skill than that man, though, G.
Not by a lot.
To me, it's by a lot.
We got a name so DeAndre Jordan is more skilled than Rudy Gobert.
And DeAndre jump higher.
He jumps higher. Does he, though? Because he...
What?
No, here's why. Here's why. DJ is shorter. Rudy is legit 7'2". So, like, he made...
He is a legit 7. Stop playing.
I think he's more like 6'10", 6'11". But Rudy is, like, still 2 inches taller, though. So, like, yes, he jumps higher.
Telling lies on shit.
No, listen. I've seen Rudy in person. The man literally like 7'3". He is the tallest person I ever seen in my life.
And he can't fucking jump.
And wasn't...
He can jump,
He's
bro.
not taller than Boban.
Okay, he's not taller than Boban. He's the second tallest person I've seen in my life. Boban's the first. Rudy is the second.
And wasn't DeAndre Jordan like first team all NBA 1 year? Or
Was he?
What did he get? Something crazy?
I think it was third team or something like that. He was first team?
I think so. Or second. Let me see. I'll check right now.
Second can make sense. Was that the year when he was actually decent the year that Alden was hurt.
The year when Chris Paul, Blake, and all them was hurt?
Yeah. That's when I thought Doc actually should have won Coach of the Year.
What seed did they finish that year? Or
I don't know if they finished the seed, but they was solid. Devin got a little hurt.
Yeah, Devin ain't coming back. He ain't coming back to that game.
He got hurt.
Yeah, he did.
It's unfortunate.
Very unfortunate.
I think he bumped knees or something like that. What is it, knee?
He was All NBA first team in 2016.
That's crazy.
That is insane.
What is it? What is it, a knee for Devin?
I got the notification on my phone. What did it say? Left hamstring.
He did grab at his hammy. That's unfortunate.
I wonder how long it's going. Damn. That's going to affect my campaign for sure. More shots for campaign. That's always what I think.
It will be more shots for campaign.
I go straight to my fantasy watch to see how that affect me.
Again, get a ball to Aiden.
Aiden got to be more aggressive. Dang, Pool-Aid's eating. Otto Porter's the top player.
That's interesting.
That was a great
Shout out
pick.
Otto Porter,
That was a
man.
great pickup for them.
By the way, the Brooklyn Nets really ruined the Wizards when they signed Otto Porter to that offer sheet. I'll never forget him for that.
Oh, he was supposed to go back to the
No, he was he was a restricted free agent, and the Nets offered him a max,
Oh, okay.
and the Wizards had to match.
And they
That was
had
when
to
they
match it. Okay.
because that was when they went to the conference finals, not conference
okay.
finals, semifinals.
And then Otto was hurt for most of that max with the Wizards, right?
He just wasn't worth $100 million.
And that is how much it was, Damn, imagine if that would change a lot though. Wouldn't it have changed some stuff in the NBA if they didn't match that? Should they have matched that?
They had to at the time. Yo, you can just leave the curtain open.
Pavi, I can't wait until we're rich enough where Pavi can get an assistant. They could just look at them. They be like, "I'm gonna open the curtain. I know what you want, Pavi." Hold on 1 second. Anyways, Joe, who's your MVP and why? Cut the camera on yourself.
So far this year?
Cut the camera on yourself.
That's
bro.
on me. It's on me.
All right, go ahead.
This year, I really I want to say KD, but it got to be Steph. The Warriors
You don't
over.
want to say KD.
The Warriors over. No, I do want to say KD, but it has to be Steph. The Warriors overachieving what they have, and the way he's playing, night in and night out,
Matter of fact,
lighting the
what
league
are the
up.
Lakers doing right now?
Yeah, it got to be Steph. I just don't say how you give it to somebody else. He's just destroying everybody and exceeding expectations, shooting the ball efficiently, leading the league in scoring or tied for the league in scoring. It got to be him.
Nobody else even has a narrative going big enough to even get that started. Booker, no. Stats aren't there. Chris Paul, no.
I
Nets,
think it might be
no.
Giannis though.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No, I think Giannis. No, you're wrong. Steph Curry is the MVP, but I think Giannis, depending on how the end of the year shakes out, can steal it. He can.
He can't.
He can.
Here is why he
Chris
can't.
Middleton was out for 3 weeks.
So.
And they've
they
won
can't-
7 in a row.
Yeah, but no.
What if they get to the
that
number
was-
one seed in the East
listen,
and he
hold
turned
on,
up a notch?
no.
It's not All-Star
Stop.
break.
Stop.
Also, BD say
Stop.
all the time,
They
the
started
season
winning.
don't start for most of the guys until the 25th of December.
They started winning when all those guys came back. Let's keep it all the way funky. And here's why they're not going to give Giannis that award. He's won it so much in the recent future. He would have to average like 35 and 10 to get that because he's won it so much in the recent future. Did he make that? That's crazy.
I guess.
He's won it so much in the recent future that's not going to happen.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's not going to happen. Also, they're losing right now. I don't even see TXT on the board. I'm getting killed in fantasy this week. It's unfortunate.
Good. You deserve it. I'm 1-4 in one of my leagues.
Are you winning right now?
Versus BD, but he ain't put Zach LaVine or Jalen Brown to start lineup yet.
You better just hope he don't. He can get.
Now, Alec Burke put up 30 for me today, so I'm Gucci. I just need PG to have a good week. I need PG to drop 40. He's never dropped 40 for me yet. But
Or has he and you just played him on the wrong game?
No, he hasn't. But my question is, we got about 2 weeks until Christmas, and then from there, kind of, we're off to the races. What are the things that you guys feel you need to see from your favorite NBA teams, or at least the teams that you think are contenders, in order for them to actually be real contenders? Does that make sense? Like, we're 2 weeks away from everybody getting ready to rev up and really like go as hard as they can. What do you need to see from certain teams before we get to that stage to where you can feel like, I actually believe they can contend for a title? Joe, go ahead.
Well, I'll start with the Lakers. Obviously.
Yeah, you got the camera on you?
It's on me now.
All right.
I'm gonna start with the Lakers. Well, I just need to see more consistency. I need to see them playing hard. I need to see them playing like they like.
They play hard.
No, they don't.
They just get smoked.
No, they don't. I know they don't. They get outworked every night.
They
get
get outworked
They get
a lot.
outworked. I seen Tristan Thompson does not need to be dominating AD on the offensive glass like that. I seen Jared Allen do it. I seen Mobley do it. I seen multiple guys from like.
Oh, you seen Mobley do it? Oh, remember when I said this podcast, Evan Mobley was going to cover the promo on Anthony Davis, and you said, no way.
I mean, it
Thank
should
you.
be no way.
Go ahead.
But yeah, they get outworked a lot. They make a lot of lazy passes. They turn the ball over a lot. They play like think they're better than everybody, but in reality, it's just not that simple. A lot of people they try to blame Vogel, and Vogel has his flaws, but a lot of it is just the players, I think.
So cut the camera on both of us.
Yep.
Should they fire Frank Vogel? This is a question for the room.
No.
You can get answer first, Joe.
I don't think so. No.
Why?
They should
Explain
not fire
why.
Frank Vogel because it's not all on him. You got 3 Hall of Famers out there. I don't know, more than 3. Four, probably 5 Hall of Famers.
No,
Or
5. You got Russell Westbrook, LeBron James,
Carmelo
Anthony,
Dwight Howard.
and DeAndre Jordan is borderline Hall of Fame.
Boy,
I'm joking. I'm joking.
you ain't even say Rondo. That man said DeAndre Jordan.
Dope.
Rondo is a Hall of Famer, so that's
Debatable.
5.
Debatable.
Rondo's a Hall of Famer.
Debatable.
Rondo played 10 minutes a game.
Everybody thinks
Debatable.
all the OGs think Rondo's a Hall of Fame. He's a Hall of Famer.
Have they said that?
Yeah.
Who have you heard say that?
BD didn't even say it. Rondo's Hall of Fame.
Has he said
I done
that?
heard point guards on point guys say
I don't remember anybody hearing saying Rondo was a Hall of Fame.
Rondo's Hall of Fame.
I don't remember hearing anybody.
Rondo's
say
Hall of Fame.
that. I don't remember.
He
Debatable.
got 2 rings. He's a Hall of Fame.
Debatable. It's
He's a Hall of
borderline.
Fame.
It's borderline. He's actually borderline.
Rondo is as much as a Hall of Famer as
You about to lie.
I'm
Who
not
you
going
about to tell
to.
a
I'm not
lie
going
on?
to disrespect nobody because I might see them. I'll shout out to y'all.
Who you going to? No, what you gonna do? No, tell them to their face. Tell him, yo, I think Rondo should be in the Hall of Fame just like you. Who you gonna say?
He could be mad.
Who?
Guess.
Tracy McGrady. What you be on with T-Mac, bro? I hope, I hope you see T-Mac. Actually,
it's no disrespect to him.
Actually,
it's just like
no. Actually, funny story. I saw T-Mac one day in Joey's downtown LA. Remember the day the Celtics and Clippers game when
it's
Tatum
no
rocked
disrespect
PG?
to him. I just think that like
no, he was all
he
NBA.
got a couple rings.
He was all NBA first team at least. He was arguably the best two guard.
But
in
he
the
was
league
never
for
all
his 4
defense.
years.
Rondo was.
Rondo was
an all NBA player before.
I think like once.
Okay, so what?
But T-Mac was
got a couple rings.
T-Mac was
He was
arguably
pivotal in them things.
T-Mac was arguably the best player at his position for at least 4 years. Arguably.
Rondo got 2 rings.
I hear you. But no.
But you don't feel me. I feel you.
No, I do feel you. I said Rondo was
actually,
borderline.
speaking of this, I just seen Zion in this NBA 75.
Yo, Zion got a
commercial.
fit off yesterday.
What was he? What was Zion wearing? The Naruto shirt?
Nah, G, you ain't. Look, G, I'm showing you. Nah, G.
Hey, look here. I might name this episode Zion was wearing a Naruto shirt and Photoshop a Naruto graphic tee on this man.
There you go.
Turn your mic up.
Oh, he was over there. Big fit off. Zion got a fit off.
What is?
That's not a fit.
It's a fit, G.
I kind of want to see it.
It's a fit if you wear it.
If you wear it.
Zion,
It's a fit if you wear it. That's not a
he
fit.
got a fit off.
Not a fit, G.
He got a fit off. That's a fit. That's a fit.
Zion got on a Roblox jacket.
That's a fit.
You know what Roblox is?
I don't know.
Okay, never mind. You know what Minecraft is? You know what Minecraft is?
Yeah, but I never played it before.
Zion had him on a Minecraft jacket. That's a fit if you wear it.
That's a fit if anybody wear it. G, he got this off, bro. He got this smooth off. He had to get a stylist.
I went to the club and talked about Naruto.
Look, G.
Zion, we did this episode. Zion was talking about.
Y'all ain't gonna tell me that this ain't no fit.
Hold on. We need to talk about this. Hold on, wait a minute. This is gonna be the name of this
This ain't no
episode.
fit.
Zion was in the Delilah talking about Naruto.
This ain't no fit. Come on, G. Come on, G. That jacket hard.
If I wear that, I don't know.
That jacket hard.
I
G.
don't know.
That jacket hard.
Some of my shirts people be telling me they think it's trash, but I'm like, whatever.
This jacket hard.
I feel you, but I don't feel you.
This man Dan said, I'm watching this because I hate myself.
You need to be Zion stylist. Actually, that's what you could do. And maybe you should join. Maybe you could be the person to change Zion Williamson's career. Maybe you should join his entourage.
Nah, Zion can't hang out with me, man.
Be of
Zion
style.
can't hang
Yes,
out
he
with
can.
me.
Force your way to the Clippers, Zion. Trade Zion for PG. We opened it up the new arena with Zion. You help Zion lose 30 pounds. He come back 285 like he was at Duke.
You funny as hell. Say he'll lose 30 pounds and be 285. Funny as hell. You are hilarious. You said that man is 225, 215 pounds right now. You are hilarious, brother. You are hilarious, brother. Why you be on that with Zion, bro? What you be on with that
he
man,
be
bro?
eating, bro. And I know. Look, I've had the utmost faith in Zion. I said he was gonna be better than LeBron, but that man in them commercials in the offseason, he didn't look like I said this before the show. People can say what they want to about Kevin Durant, but you can never say that he's been out of shape.
Can he even gain weight?
Who?
KD. It's a real question. Can KD gain weight? Like, I don't even think KD can gain weight.
What if KD just get real fat after he get done playing?
That would be really weird.
We just see KD like Big Baby.
That would be really weird. I don't think KD can gain weight.
Can he? What? He not a human or something?
Nah, like he done hella years of NBA workout programs. He still
So when you
He
stop
definitely
that,
put on some weight. What was his rookie weight? Definitely not looking
I mean,
like his weight right now.
he put on like 30 pounds.
he had to though.
But it don't look like it though.
Yes, you do.
Okay,
Come
it
on,
does,
man.
but it doesn't
Don't
look
do
like
that.
he
He was
like since the time he's been in his prime, his weight never changed. LeBron done fluctuated, then went like up and down.
LeBron.
LeBron done went up and down. Miami Braun was big as hell, bro.
LeBron did go up and down.
Miami
Even
Braun
with
was like
Cleveland-
280, bro.
Yeah, they has a lot of allegations going around with those up and down, but
Why you say that like that?
with the up and down weight with LeBron, but
Yo, remember when Braun took 2 weeks off? By the way, Braun, get well soon, man. Get well
Yeah,
soon,
man.
dog.
Hopefully you don't have the COVID like that.
Nah, they said that he was asymptomatic. They said that he tested.
I mean, but
positive.
he still got the COVID though.
Hey,
Then tested negative, then
one day
tested
you
positive.
could be asymptomatic. Next day you could be down bad. I know from personal experience. So let's just hope, Bron. That's what Bron doing. That's one day you could be perfectly fine, my boy. And next day
you woke up bedridden. You woke up bedridden, G.
It ain't the same as how the code work. That's how it affected me.
You woke up bedridden.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man. Let's hope Bron. All right. They said Bron took one test and it was positive. Took a PCR test, it was negative. Then took another test and it was positive.
Okay.
Then they put him on a jet and sent him back to LA.
Dang.
He said, hell no, Brian.
Get up out of here, bro. Started the third quarter. Oh, Stan calling the game?
Yeah.
You know, I actually like Stan's commentary.
Yeah, I rock with Stan Gundy. Stan Van Gundy. Call that man Stan Gundy.
Yo, who your favorite commentator in all the sports?
Never mind. I'm not gonna say this because I might meet him one day.
In all the sports? Oh, Dick Vitale.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dickie V,
No,
baby.
his voice is so cold.
It's a diaper dandy.
His voice is so cold to me. Like
That's fair.
Like I miss his cold. Like
I just haven't watched
make the
college.
game fun.
I just haven't watched college. I feel like
Y'all-
Dick Vitale's voice worked better with grainy television.
Have y'all seen Banchero?
Yeah, I've watched like some of his highlights.
He is cold. I was watching him the
Who
other
was
day
he?
with Dick Vitale.
He might win.
That's the Duke.
Number one.
That's the Duke 5-star number one. Him or the Chet dude.
All right, so shout
Chet
out to
should
my
not go number
so
one.
He could.
so shout out to my
He gotta get
guy.
on some
Shout out
weight,
to my
man.
guy Teddy Hart. He donated a bunch
got the
this
link.
episode. He said, "I swear, the more I look at Gary Payton II, the more I think his mom got some explaining."
She was wrong with
Who was that on the
Crowder.
ground? Crowder?
Teddy, what you owe, bro? Then he said, "I trust." Then he donated again. Sorry, Teddy. Joe didn't see you donated, but he donated again. He said he donated $10 this time. He said, "I trust DeMar to close more than Levine, despite the air ball. Because unlike Levine, he's willing." Sorry, hold on one second. Because he said, unlike Levine, he's willing to make the pass if necessary, and you only need 2 points. DeMar inside the arc is way more money than Levine, in his opinion. He said, signing out, got military duty. Y'all
man,
be
thank you
good,
for your
man.
service, brother.
And he said, Miles Turner for Defensive Player of the Year, by the way.
Hell no.
No.
Thank you for your service,
Hit
though,
the
brother.
button for my man, Teddy Hart. You're doing good, though. Shout out
Also,
to you, Teddy
yo,
Hart. Hopefully you listen to this, man. We appreciate you
Joe,
for
can
always
you check
being a
and see
loyal
who's
fan,
top 10 in
bro.
fouls right now?
You one of our
tell me if Miles
most
Turner is in
loyal
there.
fans of all time. You in the Hoops and Brews Hall of Fame, Teddy Hart.
By
Shout
the
out
way,
to
we
you,
got to
my
redo
man.
the Hood Hall of Fame, by the way. We missed
Who in the Hood
we missed 3 Thanksgivings.
All right, go ahead. Who in the Hood Hall of Fame? Jamal Crawford is there now.
Yeah, I think we said him at first off top, I think.
We did.
Yeah, I think so. Luka's in the Hood Hall of Fame.
Luka.
Yeah. Strictly off Miles Bridges saying he gonna give you 77 shots out the 100 round like Luka Doncic.
Luka Doncic.
77 shots out the 100 round, Luka Doncic. I was like, bro, you are in the league, dog.
Yeah, he be wild.
He wildin'.
Talking about he's in the pound from Kentucky.
Like, what you own, bro? What you own? Like, yo, you in the league. Gee, what you doing, bro?
Man, he said the pound for Kentucky.
Like, gee, what you own? So he pulled with the blickies. Like, gee, what? The man said we blicked his kickstand. Like,
He said he finessed the whole target in front of 12. And yeah, by the way, I listen to a lot of Miles Bridges, so I listen to a lot of that motherfucker.
Why you listen to Miles
Because
Bridges?
he hard.
nah, Miles be going clean.
Nah, shout out to MTB.
Miles is
RTB,
dead ass one of the best rappers from Michigan.
RTB. Nah, dead
He's
ass.
literally one of the best rappers
He
from
is. He
Michigan.
got to be.
Top
He
five.
top five.
He's
from
one of the best rappers from
right now.
Michigan.
Top
G.
five, top
It's
10
like
for sure.
Babyface Ray. Then his bars low key better than Vizzo. His bars are better. His music maybe not, but his bars are better. Vizzo be getting cooked on songs, G.
That's a little hard though.
He is, but he be getting cooked on songs, G.
You think I gotta?
G, Babyface Ray worked that man on
Sippin'?
Sippin'. Worked. Future worked him on the song they got together. Little Baby worked him on the song they got together. And yo, did you look at who was top 10 in fouls?
Hell no, he didn't.
I'm looking at it. I'm trying to figure it out.
Is Miles Turner in there?
I got you. Hold on, it's coming up.
I'm crying, dog. I'm on the flow, bro. Shout out to Miles Bridges, though. That man said 77 shots out of 100. Luka Doncic.
Not Luka Doncic. Like, all right, bro. You got to guard that man on Saturday.
Hey, Miles. I hope Adam Silver don't listen to your tape, G.
Shout out AI for making all this possible.
Yeah.
But AI thing was wild, though. Like, AI raps was, like, really, like Jules had wild bars. Jules had a lot of wild bars.
Oh, my God.
I give you 56 bars. I got 56 cars.
That is hilarious.
Good shot, Aiden.
Shout out to my man RTB. Let's see. Should we wish? No, never mind. We gotta risk it. I'm sorry. What song he said it on? Did he say it on Air Force Ones?
I have no idea what song he said it on.
Let's go. Turn up. Ooh. That man said, I bought the whole motherfucker out to make the store green. Shout out to Miles Bridges. If he was Future G, we would be like, yo, he dropped a classic.
Nah, Miles Turner not top 10.
He not. Shocking.
Really?
Okay.
He's not?
Nah,
All right.
Jaden McDaniels, Towns, Bam, Westbrook, Big Val,
Bam is up there?
Patrick Beverly, of course. LaMelo be hacking.
Black Air Force Ones personified.
Dort.
Nah, he's not in the top 20 at all. All right, you know what? All right, I will. Okay, since he's not in the since he's not in the top 20, I will give Miles Bridges consideration for Defense Player of the Year.
Miles
Who
Bridges?
not in the top
Wait, who?
20?
I mean, not Miles Bridges.
Miles Turner.
Miles Turner.
Like, what I
That
missed?
man lit.
Miles Turner.
That man lit.
Nah, we was talking about Miles Bridges just slipped out. But yeah, nah, since he's not, cause last year people were saying that, I'm like, bro, you get so many blocks because you jump at everything. Him and Sabonis, I think, led the league. That's a crazy move Chris Paul just did. What the hell? Did y'all see what bro just did?
What he do?
It was a crazy move.
Miles Turner is 61st in the league
Okay,
in fouls
all right.
at 2.45 per game.
Oh, okay. And he lead the league in blocks by like, I think, three a night, I think?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. All right. Come on. Good play. Knock that down, sir.
No. Can you hit the button with the song on it so I can? Yeah, hit the button. You do good though. Nah, the other one. Nah, that one.
We have a laugh track?
Yeah.
Which one's the song?
Top left.
Jordan Poole came
Yeah.
in.
Now turn our mics down real quick. No, turn the music back up. Turn our mics down real quick. I gotta say something.
Yeah, I can feel the air up there. When I feel so clear, I've been in another gear.
My mic ain't up. All right, there we go. Yeah, sorry. Make sure 1 and 2 is up. But yeah, sorry, had to say some things y'all couldn't see. I mean, couldn't hear or see. Anyways, Joe, who's the rookie of the year right now?
Right now it's Mobley. I mean, no, right now it's actually
It's Mobley. He ain't been he been back for 2 games.
He has been back for 2 games. Is it? Nah, it's still Barnes.
I would go
Barnes didn't
Mobley.
miss no games.
I go Mobley. I think
Barnes?
Scotty Barnes been balling
Yeah.
though. But I would go Mobley.
That's my original pick.
I would go Mobley. I think Mobley has had more of an impact
Evan
when he's
Mobley.
been there.
No disrespect to Scotty Barnes.
And Evan Mobley
Shout out
ain't
to
missed
the
that
new
many
six guy.
games, bro.
Yeah, he missed like 4
Yeah,
games.
he ain't
bro.
missed that many games.
I mean, it looked bad, but it
He
wasn't
healed
bad.
way quicker than he was supposed to. Shout out
Because
to
he
him.
fucking
'Cause he
like
an
20
alien.
years old.
Because he an
true.
alien.
When you 20, you heal from whatever, G.
So how old was Zion? Zion don't be hitting like that.
G Zion weighed 315 pounds. The fuck is you
He
saying?
said he 20. What? He like young as shit.
He 22, but he weighed 315 pounds.
Is Zion even? I don't think Zion 20. I think Zion like 21. I don't
Google
think
it. How old is
I
Zion?
got you.
How old is Zion Williamson? He's 21.
He
Serious
not
said
hitting
that.
like that.
Somebody said, so insider information on Zion. They said that he'll probably start practicing after the road trip.
I bet he will.
Dang.
So he'll be going like through. Well, he got cleared for contact, but they said the contact probably won't take place till after the road trip because they think this is on the road. So like maybe like next week when they get back in New Orleans, he'll actually like put on the jersey and for real do like contact work on the court in 5-on-5s.
Do y'all think when Zion gets out there, he gonna finish the season? Like I say.
Okay, so here what I saw from watching the Pelicans. If Zion gets back, because Jonas actually is leading. Not granted, he was shooting I think 46% from three yesterday, but after he cooked the Clippers, he's leading the league in 3-point percentage right now. They had like 52%. If he can continuously stretch the floor, they have BI to go out there and get him some skilled buckets. I want to quote unquote skilled buckets. If Zion can come in, like they got a little something. They got a little something like that. That team ain't bad. You got Hart out there. You got Devontae Graham. They got a little solid squad if Zion can come back and be healthy. Like when Zion's on the court, you could play Jonas out and have Zion take up the paint.
Shout out to Jonas.
And also,
how was that to see them 7
It was actually
threes?
going like, everyone was going crazy, bro. The entire the whole arena was like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
Wow, yeah, Jonas Valanciunas is shooting 51% from three.
51% from three. So and then it's also
He's shooting 51% from three
Yeah,
this year.
This year.
Goodness.
How many threes a game he taking?
Like shooting 2.5.
Yeah, 2.5, but it's 51%.
Oh my
Yeah, so
God.
I think yesterday is what did it because before yesterday he was at 45.
No.
I'm just saying. Then I think went 7 for 9 from three yesterday, or 7 for 8 from three yesterday.
That's
he
nuts.
tied Peja Stojakovic's record. That's completely inexcusable.
Shout out
for the
to
Clippers.
Predrag Stojakovic.
But yeah, nah. So
Do you know that a lot of NBA players change their name, including foreign players change their name so that way it sounds better on TV?
Makes sense.
Shout out to Demetrius, a.k.a. Ja Morant.
Demetrius Moran is not a crazy name, but it's like it don't. Ja is hard. Ja,
Patty Mills shooting
where
50%
is
from three.
Ja?
they went to a 1-3-1 foul.
All right. Anyways, watching the Warriors versus Suns. Andrew Wiggins throws the ball in bounds. It gets hit back.
It's also like
Score is
moments.
59-62 right now, by the way.
It's also moments.
7
in which,
minutes and 40 seconds left into the third quarter.
It's also moments in which the Pelicans need a Zion to just run over people. Nah, for real. It was like moments.
Zion.
It was moments yesterday
Lion.
in which like the fourth quarter they struggled to score. It's like BI would do his BI things and it works, but then sometimes he would struggle. Jonas, they kind of lock down Jonas at a certain point. But if you had Zion who could just see, come on, that's what you do. Get a big man the ball. Get a man the ball. I bet he got 20 and probably missed 2 shots.
He was open that time.
The Jazz, look
Got
at that.
15, missed
The man
4
that missed 4 shots.
It's not the age of the big man no more.
I don't give a fuck. Throw the man the ball.
It's not the age of the big man no more.
Yes, I actually disagree with that.
You can disagree, but I disagree with you disagreeing with me disagreeing.
Disagree with that.
I disagree with you.
What team outside of really the Warriors has won without a great big man? Or at least a great inside presence? Recently, at least.
The Chicago Bulls.
I said recently.
I mean,
We're
but
going
the teams
6
that,
without a great
teams
inside
that did
presence.
win had the best inside scorers, finishers in history.
Exactly.
though.
Yeah, that's what I also said.
But they don't exist anymore.
I also said
Shaq not
inside
walking
presence.
through that door.
Giannis walked through the door. Embiid walked through the door. Jokic
Yeah,
is
but
here.
Giannis is not Shaq.
You trying to? Make
That's not
these
exactly
dudes-
true. He's this era Shaq. He literally did
I
things.
said this shit last year and you told me I was wrong, but
He
go ahead.
literally did
I said it
things-
last year, but go ahead. You told me I was wrong, but go ahead.
He literally did things.
I said last year, but you told me I was wrong, but go ahead.
He literally
Cash.
did. That's
Ooh,
no. He
no.
literally did things last year that hadn't been done literally since Shaq.
I know that, and I said that, but you told me I was wrong, but I feel you.
You trying to make these players be something they're not?
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Embiid big as shit. He ain't a presence. The fuck you gonna
What
do
you
to him
mean?
if he decides?
Embiid is. You talking about?
He's
Embiid
food
is
to
not
Shaq. He's food. He's
Gobert
barbecue chicken.
Or,
To Shaq, he's
Ayton,
barbecue
bruh.
chicken.
Aiden is skilled as hell, bro.
But to
But
Shaq, he's
he-
barbecue chicken.
To counter your point, in order to have, you said those teams had a inside presence, but those are the greatest inside presences in the history of basketball. Ayton is not capable of being that. Neither is Gobert. So that's why you
I
don't
disagree
give
with
them
that.
more than 7 shots.
I disagree with that. First of all, is defense not a part of being an inside presence? Is Rudy Gobert not arguably the greatest defender of this generation?
But we're talking about offense.
He's not the greatest defender.
I said arguably. I said
Kawhi
arguably.
Leonard is.
I said arguably.
Kawhi Leonard is.
I said
and
arguably.
Then Draymond Green.
I
then
said
Rudy
arguably.
Gobert.
I said arguably. But you
Actually, Kawhi Leonard, then Giannis, then Draymond Green, then Rudy Gobert.
But Rudy got 3 straight defense player of the years.
Yeah, because that's just because he's in
No,
a
it's not just because.
situation
No,
where
it's
that's
not
all he
just.
does.
No,
That's
it's not
his
just because.
responsibility.
That's not true, bro.
Rebound and block shots, bro.
Set screens, rolls to the rim. He plays a lot.
Rebound and block shots. Bro.
Set screens, rolls to the rim. He plays a part in that offense.
Not that much.
He plays a huge part in that offense.
It is what it is with Rudy. He's taking 7 shots a game. Whose fault is that? Think Shaq taking 7 shots a game? Exactly.
No, but they also
because
would
he's generational.
No, but they also
Rudy,
use Shaq.
is Rudy Gobert generational talent?
Yes.
Okay, I can agree with that.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Is he an all-time talent? Is he an all-time NBA talent? Will Rudy Gobert make the NBA top 100 list in 25 years when they do the list?
I don't know. Maybe.
And we 50, and I'm 56, and you 55.
Was Mutombo on the top 75 list?
I'm asking you a question.
No, I have a question for you. Was Mutombo on the top 75 list?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
It's a shame if he wasn't. But if he wasn't, then maybe
I
not.
don't think he was.
It's a shame. But if he wasn't, then maybe not.
Rudy is not the new Mutombo.
How is he not? Look at what the motherfuckers have
Mutombo
done.
had to guard Shaq.
Nah, Mutombo wasn't on there. Nah, Mutombo not on there.
Mutombo had to guard Shaq.
Mutombo didn't really guard Shaq. Guard is the wrong word.
He had to face Shaq.
He had to face Shaq. Guard is the wrong word. Guard is not what happened. He maxed up against Shaq. Guard is the wrong word. He was screaming guard. Guard! Guard! Police! Help! That man said, I don't need a double team. And proceeded to get 35 and 13 put up on him. There was a whole entire dunk compilation of Shaq in the finals. That finals took place in 5 games. There is an entire dunk compilation of Shaq dunking on that man in the
but
finals.
DeAndre Ayton can never
Look at
be
that
that.
force.
Can never be that. Who's a force?
Ayton, well, he just missed that.
No, he got the ball turned over while you said that.
He missed that. But
I respect your takes about big men in this era because no.
Nah,
but
man.
but I would rather that miss than you shoot some bullshit and it flies to. Oh my goodness.
You gotta, Pappy, those shots aren't bullshit no more. That's just the NBA now.
Gee, if you shoot
Everybody's shooting them.
Gee, if
It's not bullshit.
No, it's still bullshit.
No, it's
Just
not.
because people shoot them don't mean it ain't bullshit.
No, that's the world we live in.
People do a lot of stuff. That's the world we live in. That don't
It's not
that don't
gonna
make
change
it right.
though. But it's not gonna change.
I didn't say that. I
It's
just
gonna
said
keep
people
happening.
do. I didn't say that. I just said people do a lot of things.
It's hot.
People who do fentanyl. Do you think people should do fentanyl?
No, they shouldn't. But this don't compare a fucking step back jumper.
I was just saying.
Oh,
I
yeah,
was-
but
I
that's
was-
still like I get
I
you,
was
but
just
it's still
saying.
like a wild exaggeration.
I'm just saying people do a lot of things that don't mean that you should do it. Just because it's normalized don't mean it's okay.
When it comes to the NBA, it definitely is okay.
No, it
though.
don't. He can do that because he's Steph Curry.
These other guys can too. Tatum could do that. Levine could do that.
And that's why
Book could do that. It's a lot of dudes who can do it. It's a long list.
And how many of them people done won?
You know how hard it is to win in the NBA?
I'm just saying.
But it's a lot
just
more.
saying.
It's a lot more factors.
I'm just
that
saying.
go into winning than just
I'm just
that.
saying. A lot of Tatum's issue is because he takes too many difficult shots and don't be making them and shoot them at the wrong time. He'd be better served if he play close to the rim sometimes.
Also, the reason why Tatum is who he is because he takes those shots.
I understand, and you should have that in your bag, but you don't always have to go to that. Hey, you go, Aiden. Ugh! Work for your money, big fella. Ugh! Fuck out of here. Fuck wrong with you,
Yeah, that was cold.
motherfucker.
Man, he got 16.
Exactly, it's what you should do.
16,
20 and 10
17.
every single night.
He should be. Yeah, he don't do it though, but he should.
They don't give him the ball enough.
Who is that? Lee?
No, it's Jordan Poole,
Oh, Poole. Oh my.
the man who's
God.
insane. Did you actually play campaign today? You didn't?
No, I didn't. Is he killing her?
Probably not. I haven't seen campaign do anything. Landry, what are you doing? This man JaVale got Wiggins seal in the post, and look at what y'all doing.
JaVale, you trying to feed JaVale, man? You wildin'. You anybody gonna feed that man JaVale?
I'd rather that than that, G. I'd rather that than that, G.
They ain't have to do that.
Y'all
either.
y'all literally dribbled around the perimeter for 20 seconds and turned the ball over.
Just because they didn't get the ball.
I'd
to
rather
JaVale,
you throw the ball to JaVale on Wiggins, G. What's the worst that could happen?
They ain't get the ball to JaVale, don't mean they had to do that shit.
What's the worst that could happen?
I ain't approving that, but they still had to get the ball to JaVale.
Dunk his ass. G, Landry Shamet, the only shooter who I never seen make a shot.
You never seen that? No way. You got to be lying.
No, I know he's made a shot, but I swear to God, I've never seen him make a shot.
It's no way.
G, he the only shooter. G, he is the only shooter I've never seen make a shot.
Are you serious?
I know he's made a shot, but with my own two eyes, bro, I swear I never seen it. I know that I've seen it.
There's a couple guys I got the same stories.
Like,
yeah,
I know I've seen it, but I don't ever remember him making a shot with my own two eyes.
Ooh, dime. He smoked that? Or did
Nah, he got it blocked.
Oh.
We could pass. Okay.
Oh, is that GP?
Warriors play good basketball, man. They got a good basketball team. This is why I'm like, I don't actually think Steph should win MVP, but like I can't give it to anybody else. They have a really good team. The team just really good.
Most players who win MVP have a really good team, though.
Yeah, but I don't think it's like he's doing something where it's like
he sets the
out
table.
of this world.
He sets the table for those dudes. What is he? He's not doing. Whoa,
I don't think he's doing something like that.
crazy.
I don't think he's doing something that's like out of this world.
Look at his numbers.
They're cool.
And
they're cool.
he sets the table for those guys. Draymond
cool.
is not Draymond. Poole,
Are his numbers this year better than last year?
I had to look at.
I don't think so. Not even the percentages are.
But it's a difference. I mean,
he should win MVP. He's going to win
in MVP talks last year.
I thought that was asinine because of the fact that they just weren't in the playoffs. Like, no.
Wait,
I thought he should have been in the.
You're contradicting yourself.
No,
now.
I'm not.
So what?
He had a better
the hell?
season so far.
Mm-hmm.
He had a better season last season, right?
Uh-huh.
I think there are probably players when the season is over that will have better individual seasons than what Steph Curry had.
But listen, did you not just say? You said that he should win MVP this year because his team is too good. Then you said last year he should win MVP because they weren't good enough.
No, I said listen.
Listen.
I said I don't think he's done something incredible that's overbearing that nobody else in the league is gonna do.
Huh? Wait. So who is doing? What do you
like
mean?
last year, Jokic. I think Jokic had the best individual season out of anybody in the NBA. I don't know if when the season is done, Steph Curry has the best individual season.
But it's more
to
to it than just individual.
But listen, I understand, which is why he's gonna win MVP. And if I was voting, I would vote for him because there's just nobody else.
His
like
case,
nobody else's team is gonna. Somebody on the Suns would have to be an outlier, and there's no outliers on the Suns.
His individual case is definitely fire as well. You can't overlook that.
It is, but I don't think. Like I said, I don't think when the season's over, he'll end up having the best individual season out of everybody when it's all said.
So who are the guys who are gonna be up
there? I think Giannis might have a better individual season.
Okay, Giannis is fair. Who else?
I mean, depending on what KD do, I think KD.
KD
maybe.
is fair too. That's two guys.
Jokic is still a guy.
Jokic.
Horrible. I mean, again, the Nuggets probably aren't going to be good enough, but Jokic's individual season is probably going to be crazy again.
But that isn't this like there's always multiple MVP candidates though. Why are you trying to knock him because there's other guys?
Yeah, but like it's really not the MVP candidates this year. It's really not.
You just named
so
three
far,
of the dudes though.
Yeah, but it's really not.
Seasons.
Yeah, but
you
but
just
it's
named
really,
3 dudes.
Yeah, but it's really not though.
That's 4 people.
Yeah, but it's really not.
4 people.
It's really not.
4 people.
They shouldn't get that many votes.
4 people.
They shouldn't get that many votes.
But you just said they're having great seasons.
Yeah, but they really shouldn't get that many votes.
Why? But you just said they're having
because
great seasons.
their season isn't so great enough to undermine what their team success probably is going to be and what the Warriors team success is probably going to be. Like the Warriors are probably going to win 60-some games.
But do you have any idea how good you would have to be to have a bad team and be able to outshine that guy? You know how great you would have to be? You have to be like
the Nets, right? I don't think the Nets are going to win even like 55 games this year. Probably going to win about 52.
And still be what, first or second in the conference?
Yeah, but 52 as opposed to a 60-some win team when the Suns might also win 60 games.
But the Suns will have individual talent like Kevin Durant.
They don't, exactly. They don't. But that's why I say he's probably gonna run away with it because the only other person who's on the team, like it's also for the most part a team award as well. So there's nobody else. There's nobody having like some historic season that we haven't seen, and there's nobody else on the Suns who is having a good enough season to be able to compete with Steph's season. So, even though I don't think Steph is having his best season so far, he's really good though. Obviously. Oh, Landry made a 3. I've seen.
Yeah,
this
probably isn't his best season because we've seen
he's really good.
We've seen a lot of great stuff.
Yeah, like he's really good.
Time.
He's really good.
Yeah,
but like, you know,
the way you try to discredit him is very.
I'm not discrediting him. I told you I would vote for it.
It's weird.
Told you I would vote for it. If I had a vote, I would vote for him. There's just nobody else.
We just named.
But they don't
4
deserve a vote
dudes.
though. They really don't, unless their team, or like again, KD's season is nice, but it's not so great. I would give him a vote over Steph this season.
You would give a vote to KD over Steph?
No, I wouldn't.
Oh, you wouldn't.
I said he's been really good. He's been on the same level, but he hasn't been so far above him that I would give. Oh my goodness, my goodness. But he hasn't been so far above him that I would give him the vote over him.
That's more credit to Steph.
That's fair.
You shouldn't use that to like.
No, I'm telling you, I would vote for him.
All right, that's all right.
There's nobody else. I would vote for him. I would. Who was I gonna vote for? No, if Rudy was averaging more points. No. If Rudy was averaging more points, I would vote for him. If Rudy was averaging more points, I would say that.
Campaign, money, damn.
But you can't get MVP averaging 15 and what? 15. It got to be at least 15 and 19.
Unless you like averaging like 6 blocks.
Yeah, it got to be at least 15 and 19, something like that. With like 4 blocks. With like 4 blocks.
And they would have to win like 60 games.
Yeah, with like 4 blocks. If he did that, hell yeah, get that man an award. But like,
In other words, impossible.
Yeah, what he said.
Shout out to my man GP2. Shout out to Gary Payton the first. OG. Triple OG. Next to the OG. That's next to the OG.
with the left too.
He's actually pretty ambidextrous.
I'll take your word for it.
Nah, he is.
I'll take your word for it.
Like I believe he shoots right-handed, but
He's a -14 tonight. Crazy. Is he leading in box plus minus? He's probably near the top though. Jokic might be the leader, but can you look at that? What the fuck? What the fuck? Shout out G. JaVale McGee is one of the best pickups of the offseason.
he is. Shout out to that man.
They would not be on a 16-game win streak without JaVale McGee. They wouldn't.
Oh Lord, JaVale McGee being the you know how we always love to be like, well, you couldn't tell the history of the game without him. I'm kind of mad JaVale McGee has made it to where you can't tell the history of the game without JaVale McGee, bro. JaVale McGee.
JaVale was never bad, though.
He was never bad. He just played a numbnut ball.
Not even
No,
that.
him and Reggie Jackson, 2 numbnut ball Hall of Famers.
Yeah, but he was also on terrible teams and terrible situations.
He played numbnut ball, G.
On terrible teams.
And that's
though,
why
bro.
he was on Shackton every week.
Shaq was also
You
fucking
could be
with
on a
him,
good team, G. He was still Shackton.
Yeah, but
he
Shaq
was
was
still
also-
goddamn Steph Curry. You playing like I'm in the crowd.
Yeah, Steph leading the league in box plus minus.
He is.
Yeah,
Who
then
next?
Giannis, Clarkson, Gobert.
Clarkson.
Yeah.
Jordan Clarkson?
Yes, and then Gobert's right behind him.
What the fuck?
Patty Mills, DeRozan,
Patty Mills.
That makes sense.
George Hill.
How far is Steph leading?
And by the
everybody?
way, my trade looked even better.
How far is Steph
I
leading?
got
everybody?
Burks. I got Mills.
Steph is a plus 31 next to the nearest person is minus 31 for him.
What?
And
The closest person is minus 31 for
yeah,
me.
the closest person is minus 31. That's what I meant to say.
Like
If I
he
said-
like
I
he's
said it
ahead
wrong.
of
Yeah.
whoever in the plus minus by 31.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah.
plus minus.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Yep.
I know what you meant.
Yeah. Cool.
Heavy trying to slump.
Nah,
he
nah, I
trying
literally
to he
did-
trying
nah,
to
I
trip you up out
nah,
here,
I
boy.
really-
Trying to have you out here looking bad.
No, I really didn't know what you
They
meant.
trying to have you out here looking like me when I said that you got to do a math equation to get true shooting percentage. Like, you can't do simple algebra. Shut the fuck up. That was not the point. If I got to do algebra, motherfucking 4-step equations to determine how good he shoot, I don't need to do that
That's
shit.
not true. No, it ain't. Jokic's leading the box plus minus.
And on what are you using though?
I'm on basketball reference.
That no, never use that.
I'm on StatMuse.
Yeah, nah. Use
He on
NBA.com on StatMuse, bro.
Yeah, StatMuse. Yeah.
Basketball reference used to be
StatMuse
always
plus
messed up, and the
286.
fans used to be screaming at me in the comments about that shit. And it used to make me mad. I'm
'Cause on-
dead ass.
Because on basketball reference is
I don't
Jokic,
believe that.
Giannis, Steph, Jimmy,
Nah,
KD,
I don't believe that.
Trez, Rudy.
Nah, I'm gonna just
Yeah.
tell you to look it up
Trey
from another
Has
source.
the highest plus minus to see
Find
at
another
plus
source.
286. says, "Want to come look at it?"
Nah, I'm finding myself.
Giannis, Clarkson, Gobert,
Clarkson is crazy.
Poole, Donovan Mitchell.
Shout out to Denzel Washington and
Luke
Michael B.
Kennard.
Jordan for a journal for Jordan. And this is
Durant.
not a plug, but just shout out to those black men for creating black stories that black kids in the future be able to watch and love. Shout out to y'all.
What?
I saw a commercial for a journal for Jordan, and I gave Denzel Washington and Michael B. Jordan a shout out for being black men that are creating stories that young black children will be able to watch. By the way,
Donovan Mitchell has the highest offensive
King
rating in the
Richard,
league.
great movie. Go watch it. If you're a black father or you got a black daughter or you got a daughter in general, watch King Richard. Take the same mentality for your children, and develop a plan. And don't get me wrong, don't choose their life decisions for them. But if they fall in love with what you fall in love with, you never know. You might get some grace like Venus and Serena. Yeah.
Y'all been quiet about Harden today. Harden got off. Y'all was telling me he was washed.
God,
a couple
I'm
weeks
sleep.
ago.
I'm sleep.
He balled
4
out.
PF Harden
34
versus
10,
the
8,
fucking Knicks.
11 out of 20,
Versus the Knicks,
3
bro.
out of 8.
I don't want to hear that about 4 PF Harden. He didn't have
The
to.
Knicks, Tom Thibodeau,
Harden
defensive
didn't.
coach.
Harden didn't have to leave the New York tri-state area.
Not even that. The Knicks just also have the worst.
It ain't even the tri-state. Was ain't tri-state Chicago or some shit like
really
that?
gonna discredit that man?
I'm not
34?
discrediting him. It was cool. Look how big Zion look in this commercial, G. Look at this commercial, G.
Duke got beat today.
No, look at this commercial, G. He looked big as hell, G. You telling me I'm disrespectful for saying he looked 315? Look at this commercial. Why they shoot this man in these angles?
Duke got beat today.
Ooh,
For real, about to.
spooky.
Ohio State.
Who
Hey,
cares?
what did my
They
guy-
got the
what
number
did-
one
what
team.
did Banchero do?
Yeah.
They do?
Yeah, they beat Gonzaga.
Damn. Who on their team?
Dude, they got. I know they got Banchero. Couple. They got a
I
big
don't
dude named
know.
Williams. He was
I
going
don't
crazy
know
when
who
I
none
watched
of
the
these
game
dudes
versus Gonzaga. He was standing. He was hooping. Big dude named Williams.
Ooh, Katie.
Cash.
Luka. Can we now agree that Luka Doncic is better than LeBron? Finally. LeBron still better than Luka?
Yes.
You on drugs. I really can't stand you.
Wait.
LeBron is still better than Luka
Today?
right now?
Oh, no. LeBron hasn't been a top 10 player this year.
But like I said, can we
That could
finally
be an argument the Lakers don't
can
have a
we-
top 10 player on the roster
Can we
this year.
finally agree that Luka Doncic is the
Chill,
best
chill.
is better
Am
than
I
LeBron?
wrong for saying that?
You wrong.
Luka is better
How?
than
It's
LeBron.
not 10 players
He
better
been
than
better than
Anthony
LeBron, but
This year so
but
far?
officially he's better than
This year.
LeBron.
This year
There's
so
no
far?
argument.
So far.
Is that 10 players better than Anthony Davis so far this
Hell
year?
yeah.
No,
He's
it's
shooting
not.
19% from the
It's a
3-point
tip
line.
better than
Get the
Anthony
fuck
It's
out of
way more
here.
than basketball than the fucking
Your
3-point
little
line.
shoe ass having that
It's
in.
way
No.
more than basketball than the 3-point
No.
line.
You on that dope.
It's way more than
Hit
basketball
that button
than
for
the 3-point
yourself.
line.
Hit the button for yourself. Hit it again. They couldn't hear it. No, you tripping.
Davis is definitely top 10.
How is he
this
top
season.
10? Name the 9 players in front of him.
You got to name. I'm the one that's saying it's not 9 players in front of him. I mean,
You
You
start
said
naming.
top 10.
You start naming.
No, you named them.
I'm not
You
the
said he
one
top 10. Who the people in front of him?
Nobody. It's. I mean.
Nobody. He the best player in the
all right,
league.
The players is better than him. All right, so Steph is better than him. KD better. Giannis.
Cut the camera on yourself so they can see these laughs.
That's 3 players.
Okay.
Who,
Jokic,
Jokic. I give you Jokic. Who else?
Rudy.
Hell no.
This year?
Hell no.
This year.
Hell no.
You lying.
Hell
Who's
no.
better this
Rudy
year?
is tough.
No.
That's 4 dudes. Maybe. Well, he said Rudy. What's that? Maybe 5. But
Okay, keep going. Chris
That's-
Paul been better than him this year.
all right.
Devin
Stop
Booker
it.
been better than
Stop,
him this year.
stop. Let me
DeMar
debug.
DeRozan
been better than him this year.
DeMar DeRozan been better than
DeRozan
him
has
this year.
not been
Zach
better than
LaVine been better than him
Anthony
this year.
No.
Yes, he
no,
has.
no,
Stop
no,
lying.
no,
Stop
no.
the cap.
No.
Stop the cap.
No, it's 2 sides.
Ja Moran has been better than him this year.
Okay, so this is where we
Ja.
gotta draw the line. This is where we gotta draw the line.
Ja's been better than
Ja's
80.
we gotta draw the line.
Ja's been better than
Ja's we
80.
gotta
You're a
draw the line.
liar.
Ja's we gotta draw the
You're a
line. Ja's
liar.
we get
Jimmy
one
Butler
guy
been
draw
better
the
than
line.
80 this year.
Yes, Jimmy has been better than
Stop
80.
lying.
He has been better than 80.
You're
Ja,
lying.
You gotta draw the line at Ja.
Joel Embiid been better than 80 this year. Yes, stop
That's the
lying.
big
No.
He ain't played
No,
enough
I
games.
didn't just
That man
name
been
like
on the couch.
15 people.
He been on the couch for a minute.
Paul George been better than 80 this year. Lie to
I give
me.
you Paul George.
Okay, then. That's like 10 people
That's
I
like
named.
7, if that. 7, 6.
Paul George,
Okay.
Joel Embiid.
Oh, no, he hasn't played enough games.
I don't want to hear that shit.
He ain't played enough.
Get the fuck out of
He
here.
was on
80
the
had
couch
the
for
bubble
COVID.
guts.
He missed. He played that game. He just left early.
Paul George has better than 80 this year.
I gave him Paul George. I gave him
Okay.
Paul George. That's fair. I gave
Paul
him that.
George,
Okay. one,
Paul George, Joel Embiid,
2. No. He
Luka
hasn't played enough.
Doncic,
That's
Luka
2.
Doncic 3, Luka Doncic 3,
2.
Steph Curry 4,
Trae Young.
Giannis 5,
Trae Young.
6, Kevin Durant 7, Rudy Gobert 8, because y'all said Rudy Gobert.
Rudy Gobert.
Nikola Jokic 9, y'all said Nikola Jokic. DeMar DeRozan 10.
DeMar DeRozan's not been better than
Yes, he
AD.
has been.
No, he
Stop
hasn't.
lying.
No, he
Stop lying.
Put
Zach LaVine,
put AD on
11.
Put AD on the Bulls.
Zach LaVine,
instead of-
11.
Put AD on the Bulls instead of
Julius Randle 12.
No, okay, see, now you gotta leave.
Yes.
Now we gotta escort
Google the numbers.
escort you.
Google the numbers. Google the numbers.
No.
Google the numbers. Nah. Google the numbers. Google the numbers. No. Who teams got more wins? Google the numbers. Google the numbers. Google the numbers. Google the numbers.
On the floor too. Can I
Come
get
on,
that?
bro.
What 80 averaging and what Julius Randle averaging?
Way
Google
more
the
than
numbers.
Julius Randle. Julius Randle not even average 20 points right now.
AD averaging 24 and 10. Randle
Julius is no, and pull up his percentages too. No,
I bet-
Randle was
I
at
bet you
19. Randle was 19.
I bet you Julius.
Randle averaging 19 points.
I bet you Julius Randle shooting better from the field than AD.
No.
because AD
All
shooting-
around. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Crazy.
Google it. Y'all talked to me about 73% from Rudy Gobert. The fuck out of here. Julius Randle.
That weak ass 19 a game. Don't ever do that.
Kristaps Porzingis been better than Anthony Davis this year.
I
Weak-ass
see.
19.
He has
See,
been.
now we going
He
too
has
far.
been.
Now we going too far.
Dame Lillard been better than
We're
Anthony
going too
Davis.
far. You're lying now.
This
You're
is
lying
80
now.
like 16th in the
You're
league
lying.
right
Randle
now.
shoot
Now we're
41%
going
from the
too far.
field.
How much is fucking Anthony
shooting
Davis shooting?
41%.
It's not 41%.
What's Anthony Davis shooting?
41%
It's like
from the field?
49. It's like 49.
And you a big man? And you saying he better than Davis?
Hillbilly KD. That's Julius
It's like
Randle.
49.
Shout out
Where's-
to J Hall.
where's Julius Randle
I'm J
from?
Hall.
AD, he's from Dallas. Pappy.
Lone Star KD.
Talking to the mic.
Lone Star Durant.
AD shooting 51% from the field.
What he shooting from three?
24%. No, we're not talking about that right now.
What from three? What the
What is
three
his
say?
right
effective field
What the
goal
three
percentage?
say? Yeah, exactly. What that say?
AD's effective field goal percentage is 52%. 52%.
I thought you were about to say 20.
What's Julius
no, no.
Randle's?
Effective?
Yeah.
That's-
Probably not what you
That
just
shit gonna say 48.
AD is 40. I mean, Julius Randle is 46%. effective. This is you wild, bro. And yeah, he's from Dallas. I remember. Yeah, that's one. Randle's actually one of my favorite players in the league. I
Lone
hoop
Star
like
Durant.
I take that back. I'm sorry.
You said
AD.
you hoop like Julius
I hoop
Randle?
like Randle.
You hoop nasty as
trash
fuck.
as fuck.
You hoop nasty as
How
hell.
is that trash?
That's
You
why.
hoop
That's why.
nasty.
An all-star.
That's why I said I'm better than you, bro.
I
I'm
didn't
better
say
than you.
trash. I
I'm
said
better
he
than
hoop
you, bro.
nasty. He
better
hoops
than you,
nasty.
bro.
I didn't say it was trash. I said he
don't
hoops
care what
nasty.
nobody
He
say.
hoop aggressive. He body.
Yeah,
Give me that.
Yeah, y'all
look
be
for the
missing,
contact.
and y'all be missing. Y'all be missing. That's why I'm better.
You
It's
gonna bang.
nasty.
You
That's
gonna
why I'm
feel
better.
me.
That's
You
why
play
I'm-
against me.
Pause.
Nah, fuck that. Ain't no pause. You go, nigga. You go. Hey, come here. Let's go.
Said you gonna feel
You
me.
gonna feel me out there like Randall. You gonna feel Randall. You think that when after the game over, you don't think that night the opponent don't feel that in their chest later that night because Randall done banged it in like. You gonna feel that. You feel me?
Oh my
If y'all
god.
took y'all a shot, I'm about to take this.
Yeah, man, let's take this shot. And then let's wrap it like 15 because I got
For sure.
moves to make. That is a hilarious. All right, bro. Yo, that's it. You don't think they feel it in their chest? Yo, I know what you mean, but you said all of that hilariously, brother. You said all of that hilariously,
That's
brother.
the truth. That's the basketball world. You gonna feel that shit later. When he hit you with that that power dribble, and one. Get off. That's me in the paint. that power dribble, jump. You and you off balance. When you get you on the block, he hit you with that in and out. That left hand in and out. Finish strong with the left hand. Finish strong. Defender can't do nothing because he ain't strong enough.
Please stop talking.
But nah, yeah, that's that bang bang basketball. That's how.
Are you creating this as you go right now, bro?
That's the real, bro. Y'all, you feel me? Y'all be thinking all crazy and shit, but That's how where I'm from. You feel me? That's how we get down.
That's how y'all get down on the West
Yes,
Coast,
sir.
huh?
Yeah.
So y'all get down on the
Venice
West
Beach.
Side, huh?
Which-
Y'all get down on the West
Oh,
Side.
Venice Beach.
That's
Go
how
down
y'all
to
get
Venice
down
Beach.
on the West
You
Side,
feel me?
huh?
Yep. Get down
Alright.
here. Yep.
That's how y'all
Ain't
get
gonna
down
have
out
crazy
West.
talk.
All right.
And don't take nothing personal. Don't you feel me? We going at your neck, at your chest.
So you get down on the West Side, all right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'll take the shot. I'm not taking no shot. Did you just pour one for us?
I can't take no shot now. Oh, they need to arrest this man, Joe, dog.
Hey, I don't know some wild shit. The young homie that I work with, he tried to
No, I know
real
what
quick,
it-
real quick. He just tried to roast how I hoop, right? Like he tried to host it.
Because you
Like,
trash.
This is what he said.
You
This
fucking
is how-
trash.
Stop. I'm best player in this room. Stop that shit. Anyway,
You're not.
He tried to roast
You're
how I
not.
play.
You're not.
He said,
we got cameras.
He said,
we
nigga,
can prove this.
Oh, do that.
Whatever.
He said, nigga,
bet. Do it. Make it happen.
Do it.
Do it. You'll do it.
I'll do
Let's
it.
do it. When?
I'll do it. Whenever.
Tournament right now. We can go to the park right now.
You not with that.
You not with that.
I play in my Jordan 11s.
I'll play you right now in some fucking Adidas.
I play you
Fuck out of here.
My Legend Blues.
With some Balenciaga looking Adidas. Fuck out of here.
Anyways, that nigga 20-year-old, he said, "Nigga, you hoop like Magic Johnson." Can y'all believe that? And it wasn't a compliment.
You weak as hell.
You get it.
You hoop
You get your
Said you hoop like
you hoop like Brandon Bass,
You
boy.
hoop like Magic Johnson. G. You hoop nasty, bro.
What?
Let's be
That's
real,
nasty.
G.
Let's be
Come
real.
on, bro. That shit-
Magic had fire passes, G. But if Magic, like, granted, Magic was cold, G. But aesthetically appealing,
that shit effective as fuck.
I said, listen, I didn't say you weren't good. I said,
Man,
aesthetically appealing.
Effective?
oh my god.
I said
bruh.
aesthetically appealing.
All right, bro. You on that DOP?
But take yours, baby. Let's take her at the same time.
All right. I'm fucking crying. I'm fucking crying.
I can't take this.
That's the facts.
I can't take that this man saying serious.
That's the facts.
Oh man. But can we?
Hit the music, G.
I'm fucking crying, dog. That's just hilarious.
Any final word?
It's been another one. It's been fun.
Bro, is that shit that funny?
We gotta go to the park and hoop, play a V one day.
Gee,
Aiden gotta keep
no, we
balling.
don't know. Not a V. 1-on-1 tournament.
I
I'm
hate
winning the
one-on-one.
fuck out of that shit.
I hate 1-on-1.
I
King of
don't
the court?
No, I don't want to hear the king of the court.
I'm not a good 1-on-1 player. I hate 1-on-1.
We already know you the worst basketball player in this room.
No, I'm really
You
not. I'm better
didn't
than
even debate
I'm
who was
really
the
better
second best
than- 'cause I
basketball
haven't
player in the
hooped in a
room.
minute, but
Because you're the worst fucking basketball player
I'm
in this
really
room.
better than you.
You're not. You're trash.
All right.
There's no disrespect to you, but you're not
I'm better than
good.
you, bro.
You're not good, and
better
I'm
than you,
taller.
The fuck does that mean?
You're not good, and I'm taller. Exactly what it
He
means.
barely even
Layups.
score on me
Aiden
when we
missing
play.
layups.
Back then, still, you
not
still I
scoring
was
on
beating
me,
your
bro. You
ass.
got one move,
And
bro.
still I was beating your ass.
got one
I don't
move,
have one
bro.
move anymore, and still I was
still
beating
got
your
one
ass,
move,
and I
bro.
was still beating your ass back
wasn't
then.
beating my ass.
And when the last time you beat me?
I don't play
It's
1-on-1.
been years.
I don't play
It's
1-on-1.
been fucking years.
Whatever, we'll see.
He made us stop posting it on the channel because he was getting worked.
I didn't make y'all stop posting on the channel. We stopped recording it.
He stopped showing up to the runs at the crib because he was getting worked.
Now I stopped showing up because that shit's far, bro.
Because you was getting worked. I don't
See,
want to
I'm not-
hear
see,
it.
this shit far,
You was
bro.
getting worked.
I wasn't trying
And
to
you was
drive
like, I
through.
don't want to travel this far to go get worked.
Alright.
Because he live in Santa Monica and he was coming to downtown LA to them LA runs. And we was winning because he was on my team.
Yes,
and when
sir.
he
Hey,
wasn't, he
I'm
was
like,
getting
for
worked.
real. Hey, no, all right, nah. It's
Yeah,
not.
whatever. Y'all got it.
Joe, get your plug in, turn the camera on, talk to the people.
Oh, what's good, y'all? Thank y'all for tuning in for a hilarious episode. These niggas funny as hell. Follow me. I already said on Instagram, East Ghost with a 0. The Jolts, JOLTSS. Appreciate y'all. Let's go, y'all.
And as always, follow me. Find me on Instagram at RealTPJ. That's REELTPJ. It's a film joke. If you don't get it, you damn dummy. Make sure you follow my new Twitter. It's at OldTPJ. If you follow me on my last page, you still follow me on my new page. But make sure to tweet me at OldTPJ. Retweet some of my best tweets. And if you find any tweets that's problematic, DM me so I can delete them motherfuckers. Hit the music again.
As always, man, follow me on Twitter at Pavyworld, PVY all one word. Check out all my music, Pavyworld.com. Go do that. Yeah.
And until next time, man, we appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Shout out to the homie Teddy Hart, MVP for the episode, donated numerous times. Teddy, we appreciate fans like you. You keep us going. All of you guys keep us going. If you're listening to the show, please make sure you go and you check out the Point God podcast. It drops every single Wednesday at 12 a.m. Tonight's episode is part 2 featuring Mike Bibby. Baron Davis sits down with the legend Mike Bibby. Next week, we got the legend Mark Jackson coming up for 2 parts, 2 weeks. Then after that, we got the legend Kenny Anderson. And then we got a bunch of more amazing content coming. Shout out to the homie Baron Davis. Make sure you follow him on Instagram at I am Baron Davis, on Twitter at Baron Davis. NBA legend. Definitely helped us out, helped change our lives. Shout out to BD. Shout out to the homies at Slick. Make sure you follow them as well, SLIC. And until next time, man, we'll get up with y'all. Hoops and Brews. Hoops, the letter N, the word Brews, on Twitter, Instagram. And also you can follow us at HNB Media on Instagram or HNB Media TV on Twitter. And until next time, we'll get up with you guys later. Please drink in moderation. Don't drink and drive. If you're under 21 in America, you better not be drinking. If you're under 18, you better not. And don't be drinking and driving. Don't do it. It's wrong. We'll get up with y'all next time. And until then, peace out. Let's ride out with the music. Let it ride.
They admire how I go. What they admire got me go. I'm faded like a kaleidoscope. Through my scope. I can feel the air up there. When I feel so clear. I've been in another gear. Yeah, I've been in another gear.